Hello, 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 hello. Yeah. Is it working? It's working. Do you guys remember that? All right, STO is up. So, chat. Music. Wait, this is not what I want. These are the ones that we want. Wait. Is it showing me? Yes. All right, good. Huh? Get G. Hello, hello. All right. This guy is the one that we were doing, right? The Rambilan one? Rambilan? Oh, yeah. We also need a little bit of voice mixer. There we go. Hope you guys are doing okay. Hope you guys are doing good. Hope you guys are doing better than me, actually. Time to follow you around in my Undine ship. Oh no. Oh no, I'm gonna run away. I'm gonna run away right away. I'm gonna run away right away. Actually, I don't know which episode I'm playing. This one I'm gonna claim. This one, a Dragon's Deceit. Are we done with the okay? Well, fluidic destruction. That's not something we haven't done. No. Hail. Set course. Transport. Nope. I'm hidden. You can't see me. It's gone. You don't know where I am. There is so much light in my room. But, Genji! Are you gonna drink with me? It was, I think, it was kind of funny. You can't see it anymore. But it was on the channel. I think it was Nellas. Nellas, if he's here, Nellas. Shout out to you, dude. Go to the Sphere Space Battle Zone. Sphere Space Battle Zone. Okay. So it was Nellas that introduced me to this. So he missed the stream. No alcohol for you. He missed one of the streams. And he wrote in the comment section like it was a Polish stream. So that's what we're gonna do. A Polish stream today. Oh, that sound. Oh, that sound is so good. Chardonnay. On my way to you now. Oh my god. Oh my god. I need to get out of here. I need to get out of here. Launch our tank now. Okay, I think it was escalation, the last one. Was it escalation? No, it wasn't escalation. Surface tension. That's what we need to do. Tuvok, talk to me, man. Why aren't you talking to me, dude? I want to. Ooh, fluidic antigen. A living hull. I want that. I want the living hull. And some. Some yucky stuff. Okay. Accept. Transwarp. Transwarp. Pew.
All three
You came at the right time.
Excellent work.
Cheers. I got Chardonnay. Cheers. Cheers. Oh, this one is good. Oh, it's so good. Honestly, sometimes it's like hit and miss with, or at least in my opinion, my experience, not my opinion. That, especially white wine, it's kind of like iffy sometimes. No, don't go. No, I have to go. I have to go because I can't show you, but look, it would look. Got like a full bowl of good stuff that I need to get down in my belly. And
last time on Star Trek Online.
what?
We are fighting a war on multiple fronts. We have to consider the Borg, the Undine, and the Romulans, as well as the Klingons.
I see now my deception has been exposed. Starfleet has lost too many ships and too many good men and women to a fight we now know was caused by Iconian and Undine influence.
Is that...
An Iconian gateway? Yes, I believe it is.
Into the gateway, now!
Are all those markers Iconian gateways?
Sir, we've been scanning the gateway. The monitors on the bridge are all showing an Omega.
Welcome to the Delta Quadrant. We are within the Culinary Dyson sphere, a spherical structure built around a star.
We now know why the sphere generates vast amounts of Omega particles. It is designed to use those particles as fuel to jump to any area of space.
It now appears that the Janolan sphere has the same jump capabilities as the Solanae, and moved to this location.
You're not, Cooper.
We will repel the Undine, and survive to warn the Alpha Quadrant of the renewed threat. The Undine are a threat to us all. I propose a summit. We must decide together what we must do to protect the Alpha Quadrant. Our disputes may need to be put aside in the face of a greater enemy.
And now the continuation.
Ooh, I like that. Thank you guys. Thank you for the I like the trailer. I don't know what it is. Is it nostalgia? What is it? What is it? I like the trailer. It's good.
Welcome to the Delta Quadrant. I will admit that I did not expect to be here with Voyager again. It is agreeable. Thank you for agreeing to attend this conference and supporting my position on the Undine.
Undine!
Reaching a consensus today will be difficult. Many different agendas will be represented here today. I will speak to you in person shortly. Tuvok out.
Welcome to the Janolan Dyson sphere. Please beam down to these coordinates.
It looks, my bowl looks like it's like very big and it's like full of, you know, it's a big bowl. But it's salad. I mean, you can eat salad all day long and still not gain any, who do I need to talk to? Jirok.
I'm glad to have you here. This conference is a significant opportunity for our people. But given our relatively new position, I feel it can be hard to get the other galactic powers to see us as anything more than helpless refugees. That needs to change. Please follow me to the conference room. I have a feeling we have a long day ahead of us.
All right, let's go. Follow. Old trailer from the 1900s, 1990s. Yeah. What do you think about them bringing ships from other Star Trek games into SCO? Honestly, my thoughts, and you guys know this, people that follow the channel, we don't need new ships. We need stories. We need content. We need stuff to do, episodes, TFOs, or something to that has to do with the fleet, like I don't know, some addition to fleets that can make better items or whatever, better R&D stuff. Not ships. Ships is, we have enough ships in the game. I have no idea how many. I've lost count. We already have like a bazillion of them.
It is my sincere hope that the Romulan Republic will join the galactic community in addressing the threat posed by the Undine. This is also an opportunity to open dialogues regarding other pertinent matters. I would recommend assisting your pro-council while we complete our final preparations. The talks will begin shortly.
What's a pro-council? Oh, it's on, because I'm on the Romulan side. I'm like, what? I have a pro-council?
I have some concerns about this conference, but I am sure that you will be able to allay them. My only goal is to ensure that our people's desires are not overlooked.
Trisander and Stu. Miss. How do you pronounce that? Is that MCSTU or something?
I would be gratified if you would assist me with the following. What transpires at this conference may not be accurately represented later. In order to prevent other parties from abrogating their agreements, place recording devices so the Republic will have its own records of what transpires here. This will not only protect Romulan interests, it will protect our allies. As a neutral party with full records, this conference should not be a new source of conflict for the Klingons and Federation.
Why was he using big words right there? Is that you?
The other groups here will have their own secret
I'm
goals.
Chistu.
Please monitor communications so that the Republic is not surprised by any of their demands. You should be able to use one of the consoles set up for the conference.
Dude, seriously, if you still love the game, go for it, man. It's amazing. I chose personally not to make videos about SEO anymore, because I just don't agree with the choices that they're making. As a player, as a YouTuber, that's kind of my choice. What do I want to make videos about? As of late, you guys are seeing I'm doing lots of pool videos. That's kind of like my hobby. And if it's something that you want to continue doing, you know, watching YouTube and contributing to the game by watching videos that other people make, or YouTube, are they YouTubers or are they on Twitch? Because Twitch is merely live streaming and YouTube is merely videos, except for what you're doing now. But if you can support them, do so. Please do so, because SEO and you know, creators are having a hard time right now, because the game is, there is nothing new to me making videos about. Just, I saw a really cool ship, I think, maybe, could be, that they released. but I think it was one of those premium ships, are the R&D packages. So it's under a big paywall. I'm not even gonna go for it. I actually have the Borg ship that came out like maybe 2 months ago or something like that, and I still haven't leveled that ship up because I'm not just, you know, I'm not doing so many STO related stuff anymore. YouTube, okay, and Twitch, okay, YouTube. Doing some groceries. Please be right back. Okay, okay. Take your time, Chris. Take your time. I'm gonna be here till 10. What is it? 2 hours? 3 hours more? Oh, this is gonna be a puzzle. Oh.
No signs of Tal Shiar.
Now that the sphere has moved, we'll need to re-establish a security baseline.
Of the conference security, we don't want the Romulans to think that we're...
The preliminary tasks are complete. You should speak with Admiral Tuvok.
Should be enough time. I'll try to score accolade points. Who lives in a camper besides me? Really? You live in a camper? Oh, that's awesome. Your mobile home. Nice. Okay, I'm stuck. Okay.
The delegates have all arrived. The presentation will begin shortly. You have some time to familiarize yourself with the other ambassadors and their positions. I suggest that you do so.
Dude, I wish I could live in a camper like you. So much freedom. You can go and stay and do whatever you want to. Cindy.
The Zindi are here
Oh
to
my
support
God.
Admiral Tuvok's call for cooperation. We know what tragedies befall a people who are being manipulated by outsiders, as we once were. The Undine's lies and manipulation remind us of the Sphere Builders, whose deceptions led us to make one of the greatest mistakes in our history.
Really?
There are 5
They're good?
races on my world. We all know reaching a consensus can be difficult, but the Zindi are living proof.
Do you guys like broccoli?
Aside animosity, our differences can make us stronger.
I know some people are like, yeah, broccoli. I love it, man. I love it. Chris, get some broccoli.
The Federation's position
Salt, pepper.
is quite clear.
That's it.
We believe the only way to safeguard the future of the Alpha and Beta quadrants is for all the galactic
Broccoli.
powers to behave
I knew
as
it. I knew
peaceful
it.
entities and work together to oppose those who would threaten our worlds. It doesn't matter if that threat comes from the Undine, the Borg, or the Iconians. The response is the same.
Okay, who else? Klingon guy.
The Romulan Republic has thus far proven to be a fairly reliable ally. If you wish to continue to make a positive impression on the Empire, when you speak with the other delegates, you should underscore the severity of the threat posed by these shapeshifters. You are familiar with the machinations of the Tal Shiar. Imagine if they had the ability to appear as anyone at any time. That is the danger of the Undine.
So good, man. I'm sorry. I'm just... Every time that I make this salad, there is nothing but like warm stuff that goes inside your body. I really don't want to share the recipe with you guys, but it's so good, and especially this wine. This wine is, oh my god. Chardonnay is hitting all the juicy points. Okay, let's see. The green stuff is okay. You hate broccoli. I don't like the structure it has. Dude, I didn't like broccoli as well. But then, don't boil it. Just cook it on a frying pan. Just like a couple of maybe 30 seconds at most when it's still crunchy. Put some salt and pepper on it. And it's like, I don't know how to describe that sensation, but it's like crispy on whenever you're chewing it, and that's really good. Okay, I'm meaning to have a dislocated arm after a bike accident. Ooh, damn, it's hard to hear that. And it's dislocated the second time, so I'm in a sling still. Ooh, dude. So is it like a dislocated shoulder, right? Not the arm, hand? So, okay. Dude, I feel you, man. It's like, yeah. It's so bad for you. Sorry. My favorite are cooking carrots and spicy boner. Don't know the English translation for that. Elbow. Ooh, that hurts. Oh, that's not good. I hope you are going to recover soon. Because I'm guessing sleeping is like really, really hard for you right now.
We will have an opportunity to take a leadership role here. Our knowledge of the Solanae sphere should be an advantage. In addition, we control the gateway to the sphere's in Taudewa space. We've built a home, and you fought to preserve it. Now, we need to secure our place among the stars.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, the Undine. Very interesting. My security advisors have been looking over the data, and we are all very curious to hear what you and Admiral Tuvok have to say on the matter.
I don't remember. Does it affect the outcome? No, right? Whatever choices I make here. I can say thank you for attending Pro Console. Please take a position at the podium. There is a position set aside for the Roman delegation. Well,
You've spoken with representatives of all of the delegations. You should return to Admiral Tuvok.
okay, there you go. I hope so too. Oh snap! I'm at the underneath the.
We are
the
almost
map right
ready
there.
to begin. Will you complete the final preparations for the conference while I speak to Captain Sean? After that, your assistance in encouraging everyone to take their seats would be appreciated. I must join the Federation delegation.
All right, let's go. A lot of diplomatic communication right now. Configure room. Everybody, take your damn seats. Tell delegates to go to their seats. I just did. Yeah, stupid guys. Go to your seat.
Aha. It's
Garrick.
Thank you for the reminder.
I love this guy. I love the guy. Especially when he goes like, But I think that's in the later episodes that he talks a little bit more.
Don't rush me.
Go, woman.
Oh, yes, I will.
Go and take your seat. Who else do I need to talk to? This guy? Who's this guy?
I suppose we can...
You can start the presentation from the control console.
All right, let's go.
The Undine represent a clear and present danger to not only the Federation, but also the Klingon Empire and Romulan Republic. The damage done here by a mere handful of ships is clear evidence for the need for cooperation.
With respect, Admiral, the Romulan Republic is quite capable of leading exploration and security measures here, just as we have led efforts to secure the Solanae sphere. My militia...
I find it interesting that the Federation suddenly has concerns about the Undine now. Where was the Federation when the Empire discovered Undine infiltrators in the Alpha Quadrant? Or is the Federation only interested now the Undine threatens something you want?
Given the exceptionally complicated nature of such...
Ambassador, given what we now know, that was a mistake. The Empire recognized the Undine threat years ago. We didn't.
You admit you are wrong?
The evidence provided by Admiral Tuvok and his team is sound.
Thank you, Captain Sean. However, dwelling on past mistakes will not solve the problems of the present.
Our fleet stands ready to protect both spheres from the Undine.
The Undine can wait. We have more important business to discuss. Who owns this sphere? I represent a consortium of businessmen on Ferenginar. We are prepared to
He wants to
invest
buy it.
significant venture capital into transforming this sphere into a vacation destination to rival Risa. I have a proposal of $500,000 of... What's that?
Of what?
Tuvok to
Gold press Laden?
Report.
A massive fleet of Undine vessels just appeared from a rift. They're setting a course for the gateway.
The Undine? What do they want?
Unknown. Direct to Lisette. Track their course.
Enterprise to Captain Sean. We're receiving a distress signal from Earth's space dock.
Sean's a Federation fleet. Red alert. Prepare for immediate departure.
The Federation is our enemy, but the Undine attack like assassins in the night.
We will crush the Kamiku!
A significant Undine force is headed for the Sol system. The issue of the spheres, and your people's alliance with the Federation, will be meaningless unless the Undine are stopped. Are you willing to join the fight?
Of course. Let's go. Which is also strange that
Series 8472 has already boarded Earth's space dock. Once we are through the gateway, we must render assistance as soon as possible.
Can somebody explain me this? Why did they go through the Dyson sphere? Why didn't they open the singularity, the wormhole, which the species 8472, the Undine uses, right at the space dock? Why did it go through the? Why did it go through the Dyson sphere?
I am picking up several distress calls from across the system. Curious. There are fewer Undine vessels than we witnessed using the gateway. Negative. The subspace relay booster network appears to be offline. I am reading Undine
The
ships
booster.
attacking Earth space dock, as well as attacks on the lunar colonies and the orbital habitat on the far side of Earth.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Agreed. Enterprise will clear the area around the lunar colonies.
Fine. Tuvok and I will clear the far side of the place.
Good hunting.
Enterprise will set course for Luna.
The Bortescue and the Lisette will lead the
Good
fight
point.
on the far
Yeah.
side of Earth.
I believe especially bonches are green beans here in America. Yeah. Don't know what they're actually called, but I think they're like that. Who else here got their Andromeda? I only like the ship because it shrinks like the Andromeda hull, making it look better. I mean, because of the free tier 6, but it's legendary Galaxy Dreadnought. Why aren't these automatically being deployed? There you go. Do we have? Nope, we don't have any more endeavor points. All of the endeavor points are gone. So Nellas, now that I have your attention here a little bit, I believe I saw you in the chat when oh my god, this food is so good. I'm like, there's so much like saliva in my mouth. But did you enjoy the live stream what I was doing on the pool? Or not just for Nila, for everybody? Because I have tomorrow, I have another competition match. And I was thinking, like, if you guys enjoy that, watching me play a little bit. Metro! I do apologize for cutting it short, though. We did win. We did win 6-1. We won the last match where I actually had to cut off. Well, I didn't. The phone just died because it was like 0%. But but if you guys liked it, I might I got like a better tripod, like stand thing. I loved it. Okay, that was interesting. Okay.
Earth's space dock is taking severe structural damage.
Okay, easy. We got engineers. Starfleet is full of engineers. We can fix it. Oh, I didn't see it, but I like cheesy broccoli. I knew you guys would. It was quite obvious. Yeah, but these guys, in all honesty, these guys, the one that we were playing against, they are dead last. These guys are like the run of the litter. And it's actually funny because my brother and I, if you look at the statistical page of like all of the matches, it's my brother and I, we're like on the top top of the leaderboard. It's like the 100% or maybe 90% or something like that, because we lost one match. No, we lost 2 matches out of I want to say 14 matches. Him and I lost 2 matches because we both lost 2 matches. We both played 14 matches in total. So percentage-wise, whatever that is, we're kind of like on the top there. But tomorrow we're gonna have the same thing, also a competition match. Oh wait, I can revive these guys. Why? So they can fight with me. But tomorrow it's gonna be a little bit different than what we saw on Sunday. Is there a fail mission on this thing? because tomorrow is going to be more of a serious in terms of like, yes, we have to play because it is competition, so it is a league game, but it also is going to start at 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock, you guys are going to see me, like, you know, having a lot of fun, and especially the people that are going to be around us are also going to be there just to have fun. So it's not going to be that much serious as you saw on Sunday, because Saturday in this case. Because normally on Saturday, or preferably, or at least the majority of time we play on Sunday, but in the weekend, let's say the weekend, we are more serious. So it's kind of like we want to win, we want to have a good, you know, want to have a good match and stuff like that. But tomorrow is going to be more of a, you know, lots of drinking, humor, lots of, like, you know, talking to my to the opponents, having fun with them, having fun with us, just joking around, just general, you know, relaxed atmosphere. It's kind of like what I want to say. Hey King, hello. I'm tired of the rain over Canada. Wish we could skip the summer. Yep. Andrea, hello. Greetings to Sweden, the new member of the NATO. Gonna have some beers ready for tomorrow. Exactly. That's actually news for me. I didn't know that they were already allowed in the NATO. What? It's okay. We got engineers.
The Undine on the other side of the planet were no match for Klingon warriors.
Our engineers are miracle workers. They can do everything.
We will put an end to this together.
Oh, California? Okay. Can we go out of this stupid bubble? Where's my evasive maneuvers? I died? Seriously? I was looking for my evasive maneuvers, and now I have all the time in the world to look at where my evasive maneuvers. Hey! C, D, E. Eject. Evasive maneuvers. Here we go. That's what I was looking for. Is somebody talking to me? Cesar, you need help there. Dude, I always need help. Don't you know it? Help me out. There is a game, World of Tanks. There is a Swedish line of quite interesting machines.
My ship is operational.
Your ship is operational.
Help you make a drive for the space dock.
We're a little banged up, but we can still help. Taking position for an attack run.
Undine ships are still present. Our work here is not complete.
There are still Undine ships in the system.
Undine! I must eliminate them. I must kill them. I must kill them all. Let's fire torpedoes! Torpedoes away! Oh, he just disappeared? How dare he? Fire torpedoes! What are you eating so beautifully? Oh, dude, like once a week, I treat myself, and I'm not gonna share you guys the recipe because I wanna keep it for myself. No, but it's what can you see? Okay, so this one right here. This is dried, sun-dried tomato. This one. This is so good. I have a egg right here. A salad. Yeah, it's a salad. I have Parmesan cheese. Oh my god. Okay. I'm gonna give you guys the rest. Hold on. Let me see what we're doing. I have Parmesan cheese like sprinkled all over this thing. So just the basic ingredients are salad, right? Salads. You have like, you know, whatever. But I put some salami in there. I put a couple of garlic cloves, I believe the garlic, whatever the thing is called. Because I bought a canister or a cup of olive oil. No, olives in oil and in garlic. So, and they had garlic cloves in them. Yeah, thank you. Bro, whole garlic cloves of garlic. Yeah, but they're not that... not the whole thing, just a couple of garlic cloves, because they're already dipped in the oil, so it's like really good. And then I have okay, what else do I have? I have the broccoli, which is yummy, personal choice. I have some red peppers. I have there's basically a bunch of like green stuff. Like you have green stuff and you have like, I don't even know what this thing is called, but it's so delicious. Carrots that are like chopped real fine. It's like, I think it's like 12 or 13 ingredients, but it's like every time you take a bite, and this is the most important part. Let me show you. Chardonnay. 22. 12%. It's so good. It is so good. The texture of any food is very important. It is, and I don't know if you guys have this bread, but it's basically based off of corn, so it's corn bread. It's not just like, you know, the normal dough stuff that you find in the supermarket, but this one is actually made out of corn. Oh, that is so good. That is so good. Even now talking about it, it's like my mouth is like filling up with juices. And I eat this only once or maybe twice. If I have like a lot of like leftover from today, I might eat it tomorrow as well. But honestly, this is kind of like a feast. And of course, I have this the sauce that's over it, like Thousand Island dressing. Salt and pepper, obviously, because you need to have that. And I don't know if I called it the egg as well. Very good. It is very good.
Any these ships still in range? You're supposed to be our allies, aren't you?
I've received orders.
The boarding parties on Earth space.
Let's go. Try this sauce. Let's go out here. Which one? If people really... Huh? If people like real life fishing,
severe damage from multiple
try like
boarding parties.
resort.
Must locate Admiral Quinn.
No, the link is not posted. I think it
The most
already
expedient
removes it
path to the Admiral's
automatically.
office is through those doors. Our mission objectives.
Give me the name of it.
We must ascertain the whereabouts of Admiral Quinn and expel all Undine boarders. Teams from other ships have been.
We probably have it here as well. What do we do? Manual override. You hear something crying nearby. They need help. Honey mustard? Oh, I love that. I love that. Honestly, I love that.
Everything hurts. What? Who? Admiral Tuvok? And
Box of 8. Nice. I don't know. I don't think I've heard Lucy's dressing, but honey mustard, oh my god. Especially when it's a little bit strong, spongy. Oh, that's so good. But it's like I treat myself really good on this thing. Because normally you eat like really bad, right? You eat pizzas, you eat french fries, you eat like baked stuff. So all in your body, all that, you know, all of that fat is like being stored everywhere. So this is kind of like... This is kind of like saying sorry to your body. Kind of like trying to make amends.
Indeed. I can initiate a mind meld. It will calm him, and I will be able to learn what he knows about the attack. This is not normally something I would suggest, but I believe that in this instance it is necessary.
Alright, let's go. Mind meld the guard.
To your mind. My thoughts to your thoughts.
Oh snap, I need to cover this guy. Security, tag, and all these things. Oh man, I have to start working here? Dude!
There is more going on with these boarding parties than mere phaser fire. There are more Starfleet officers fighting nearby.
Okay.
We need to manually activate the fire suppression systems.
I thought Earth space dock would be a quiet assignment.
So, I don't know if you guys remember this, but this whole
there are more Undine nearby.
This whole combat area, the one that we are currently in, has to do with the old version of the Earth space dock. It's basically the ring shape, and they used to do it like whenever they had like, you know, big change in leadership. They basically destroyed a certain part of the Earth space dock, or at least the entire thing. Kind of like a farewell to the old and, like, you know, starting a new chapter in life. What? I can see the guy. I can't fire at him. Oh, he's killing this guy. How do we oh, you can just go around it. Oh. Lake, Hansford Resort. A place where you can rent cabins, rent camp. camper camps or long-term rent. What? That's... They kind of have the same thing here as well. In Holland, like there's like a lot of camping sites. One of my friend, and it's also a teammate of mine, he basically rents out... Oh snap, I need to go. He basically rents out a camper space, and that's where he normally goes in the summer to have like a holiday. And he basically lives off of his camper just like you are, for, I don't know, 6 weeks or something like that, 2 months maybe. It's just him, his wife, and their like 2 children with him. And just he does like, you know, activities that are associated with the park, and it's quite good. He really likes it. I miss egg and the old crafting. I do. I miss it too.
Admiral Tuvok, be cautious. There are more Undine nearby.
I know what you mean. I know what you mean. The old crafting where you have to go to memory. What was it called? Memory Alpha? We need to go and like talk to this guy, grab components from here, run all the way to the other map, and then make this and make Alpha Centauri. Yes, Kenji, you're right. You're right. Yeah. The old space station was quite big too. It was. But the funny thing is, you could like, you know, you could run around in circles. I made the Eggy set the full. Yeah, same. It's probably the first thing that we did when we made the new stuff. The new stuff came and like, yeah, we need to make that. That's the first thing that we did. Oh wow, where did that come from? The guy was just stuck on the ceiling? There's buttons that I need to press here. Unseal the doors.
Admiral Quinn.
Quinny! What's happening? You still have the Delta shuttle part? Nope. You know what was funny? Of those things, the old crafting system was much more intricate because you had the blueprints. That was part of the that was whole part of like, you needed to grab components, right? You needed to do this and that and this and that. Now it's just click, and then wait a couple of like, you know, 2 minutes or whatever until the time runs out, and then you get like, you know, new stuff. Doesn't feel like it's like, you know, R&D. The set was broken, huh? That set was broken, used it on tier 5 Intrepid and then the open PvP zone and laughed my butt off. Level 1. 1 level 5 plus while healing myself.
The shape-shifting nature of species 8472 makes them a dangerous foe. We will have to proceed with caution to avoid being caught unaware again. Clearly, Admiral Quinn is not here. He may be still alive elsewhere on the station. The logical course of action amid so much chaos will be to re-establish the chain of command. Perhaps we can establish more reliable communications by directly linking to the starbase's internal systems. The consoles here can be used for that purpose. Make the attempt. I will keep watch for more Undine.
Undine!
I will cover you.
You will cover me.
Who is this? Communications are damaged. One moment. This is Admiral Quinn.
The Federation needs to work on its security. How are you farting? Sorry. What is this? How are you farting? Does it actually say farting, or is my eyes like deceiving me right here? Yep, my eyes are deceiving. It says fearing. How are you fearing? All right.
I suppose that's a valid question.
Farting.
Admiral Tuvok, we spoke briefly about your...
This thing is kicking in right now.
You mentioned your wife and said it was fortunate you had time to visit Vulcan to see T'Pel before the conference. I suppose an Undine could have discovered that information, but it's unlikely.
Admiral, what is your status?
I'm pinned down in my office with Egan. We've been trying to get internal comms and sensors working. What's your status?
Brain fart, yep.
The Undine boarding parties appear to have some goal in mind, but we are unsure as to what it might be. Admiral, I suggest you hold your position. We will make our way to you. Stay alert for more imposters.
I think this door doesn't open. Then we have to go around. Nope, this one opens.
Ambush.
Ambush!
There are still more Undine on the station. I can feel their anger.
I love it. It's good. Battle leader. Do you know what I have a really what I really want to do right now? I want to start rewatching not really the old TV shows, but Strange New Worlds and maybe Picard as well. Brain fart or blame? Just tell me what you want, what you really, really want. No, so Discovery is gonna make like a new season, the last season, or at least let's hope it's gonna be the absolute last season that they're gonna make. Because seriously, like, you know, it's weird, but Strange New World is like it was car keys. Strange New World is like totally different vibe, right? I mean, the last season of Picard is the beast. Yeah, it is. I love Strange New World, Subspace Rhapsody episode. That's the one where they start talking or they start singing, right? Yeah. I love it. I loved it too. It's like totally something that you would not expect. Like and they start like singing over there. That's just hilarious. Okay, where do we go? What do we do? We need to go yonder. Let's have with this guy. Being fun so hardcore because this is that episode was Book's version. I just can't.
We should proceed to Admiral Quinn's office. The way is blocked. There may be an alternate route on the upper deck. Admiral Quinn and Commander Egan are below. The Admiral appears to require medical treatment.
And Tuvok just spawned here. Hey, what is do I need to go another floor up? Oh. Yeah.
It is agreeable to see you, Admiral.
Talk to Quiddy. I just talked to Quiddy. Quiddy does not appear to be critically injured. No. It happens to everybody. It's combat stress. Kill off the scouts first. Really, really bad lighting here, but it worked. This guy's fighting with somebody that's like on top. Alright, Quinn, wake up.
Thank you. Now maybe we should... Commander Egan. Egg?
Egg?
Where are you going?
One moment, Admiral.
He's not Egg, is he?
Intriguing. The amount of resistance Starfleet has offered is unexpected. That being said...
The weak will perish.
Oh no!
And you are weak.
Who saw that coming? He just disappeared. He's like, nope.
He is tapping into the bioship's power matrix.
The what? Oh, there's a bioship that's like... Hey man, what the hell? Who's firing at me? Hey, that's hacking, man. That's like through the ceiling. Most system looking. Hey, cracking eggs. That's just funny. I look like that singing episode. Dude, that was funny. That was that was funny. Eventually, if Luna from Hulva, boss, was a captain of a ship, Star Trek get some wolf genders. Quantum probability fields. Quantum key fields. Is that overthreatening? Putting a song opera like a Klingon in the episode. He would scream like a Ferengi.
Egan wasn't Undine?
No, it wasn't.
That would explain what happened to our defense grid. He would have known they were coming, and had ample opportunity to sabotage us. Damn, I didn't see that coming.
Really? Really, you didn't see that coming?
Egan. It's hard to believe. He attacked me mentally, led everyone into a trap. I couldn't stop him. We have much to consider. There may be...
What?
Tuvok! What's going on? Tuvok!
That's new.
Can you hear me? Tuvok!
Tuvok.
This is new or not?
Hello, Tuvok.
Oh, he's just firing something. And then, boom.
Egan was too weak. He spent too much time among humans.
Humans.
He served his purpose, and you will be far too late.
Too late for what?
Your quadrant will fall. The weak will perish. This dimension will be cleansed, purified of infestation. Your efforts are meaningless. I know your thoughts, Tuvok.
Indeed, Doctor. But I have taken advantage of this connection to look into your mind as well.
What?
I understand now what your plans are. You will not succeed.
You can't stop us. Tuvok!
Admiral Tuvok! Admiral!
Diversion. This was all a diversion.
What do you mean?
Kronos. Their real target is Kronos.
Honestly, it's been so long, I have no idea if this is new or old.
Come. Kronos may not have much time.
I actually didn't let him finish. That was more than he was going to say. Oh, sorry, guys. Oh, we just instantly warped into Kronos?
At this time, the ruins of Praxis are concealing our rival, the Undine. The Klingon homeworld defense fleet has engaged the bulk of the Undine forces, but they appear to be taking heavy casualties.
I see that neither the Federation nor the Romulan Republic take this matter seriously. No matter. The Klingon Empire is accustomed to defending the Quadrant from shapeshifters. Come. Since your people have sent you as their token, let us waste no more.
The Romulans have promised additional aid, as has Starfleet Command. The Enterprise is contacting all available ships and...
So you say, but all you have are words.
Words.
Even the Romulans sent assistance, as meager as it may be.
Meager. There's like only 3 ships, man. Come on. Here we go. This is peak SEO play. Watching YouTube video. Robotnik. This is the best when it comes to SEO. She said half for the show. Who of us? It's easy to call this shit just now. Better yet, throw them into a super and black hole. Anyone wants to hit up Elite Curio, hit me up. Don't forget the eating salad, no leg.
That was only a small force. The rest of the Undine fleet will not be so easily defeated.
Anti-proton damage in ground and turrets. The turrets we need to kill in ground. Alright, here we go. Fire torpedoes! Oh, he's gone. He is gone. Why am I not firing? Alright, he's going again.
allies. We are here to honor them.
We are here to help. These guys just keep disappearing on me. Whenever I have target lock, this guy's like, let's go. Torpedoes! Good. Torpedoes! Oh, no, not on me. On them. Somebody's like, you want torpedoes? Let me give you a whole spread of them. Set you on track.
The orbital defenses alone will not be enough to stop the Undine advance.
We would not be alone if anyone in the Federation had the heart of a warrior.
Hey, man. We're here, right? What do you want?
Warning, ship is under attack. Target shields have failed.
I'm almost done, guys. If the mirror universe is real, I'll be the emperor of the Netherlands. Does this salad have a name? No. I wish it had a name, but nope. It's just something I threw together, and I really, really like it. Uh-oh.
Think of it as an increase in your opportunities to die with honor.
It's kind of like a Caesar salad, but I've added like, you know, a couple of other ingredients to it.
My apologies for being late.
My ship was destroyed.
Just one more.
Ghee salad.
Not exactly. We brought a few friends.
What did you bring? The Borg? Did you bring the Borg? Oh man, I'm dead. Okay. Ah, the sun-dried tomatoes. Oh my god. It's so oily on the inside. Oh my god. They are so good. I'm sacrificing Kronos just to have a really, really good meal. So is that the silence of endless possibilities? Oh, it's so good. Solar flare gun? Okay, that's new for me. I don't think I've ever heard that one before. Infinite diversity of infinite silent combinations. I'll take it. Now we got an entire egg. Move! We're dying in here. I'm doing like, you know, itty bitty point of damage to these guys. Not even worth mentioning. Again with the stupid thingy? Is my evasive powers up? Yes. We need to go that way. You guys can handle that one. Look. Okay, that's enough. Hey Tom, haven't seen you in a long time, dude. Hope you're doing good. Okay. The absolute last bit of the sun-dried tomato. Oh, this is so good. This is so good. Whoa. Okay, let's go. Let's do some combat. Let them fail. Just not entirely, because we want some protection. Okay. Again in the middle of the stupid puddle. This time I'm not gonna be able to go. Okay. I'm good enough not to feel like life sucks. Ooh, okay. Okay. That happens sometimes. It's gonna get better soon, I hope, for you. Oh my god, I'm gonna die. Oh, cutscene to the rescue. What is happening here? Uh-oh. That's a really big... That looks like a brain cell.
What is that thing?
It's like connected to everything. Your ships look like a girl.
They're powering up weapons.
Whoa, what the hell was that? Who said that? They're powering up weapons! Uh-oh.
The Undine have a new planet killer.
Target that ship and fire all weapons.
Hold on, you were holding weapons back? You weren't firing at everything? You were firing at, like, some of them? Not all of them?
Too strong.
Voyager has one nanite torpedo remaining from her time in the Delta Quadrant. Such devices proved effective against the Undine in the past. Tactical. Fire when ready.
Hey, he didn't fire!
They took
Visuals.
some damage, but the planet killer can still fire. I can get the Aquarius into firing position above her and exploit the opening in her shields, but someone will need to keep the Undine distracted.
Me, can I do that?
You are on full impulse overload. Destroy the Undine ships while moving at full speed.
Sean's attacking that planet killer on his own? Sacrifice his ship? His life?
Hold on, this is new. This game mechanics. Hold on, Tuvok. Hold on. We need to understand what's happening here. So it says you are on full impulse overload. Destroy the Undine ships while moving at full speed. How does this work? So I destroy them now? What? What? Look at this. I just go like full impulse and they just go kablooey. Look at that. Ooh, that one hit me. That hit me a lot. I don't think I've ever seen this mechanics before. Okay, now what? Okay, cutscene. Okay, where's he going? Where's he going? He's going out of range. I can't see it anymore.
Weapons
oh no.
Are offline. This is our only chance. Setting the Aquarius for the collision course.
Acknowledged. Do we have Sean's coordinates?
Getting locked now, sir.
He's right there. Can't you see him? Hey, look at my ship over there. Standing in front of this giant thing. That's gonna get exploded.
Did it, sir? The planet killer has been destroyed.
Tuvok to Allied fleet. Stand down. The Undine are retreating.
Captain Sean.
Transporter room. Did you get him?
We have
Captain Sean to Admiral Tuvok. Permission to come aboard?
It's kind of like late.
Sent a message saying they wish to speak with you. They have requested we transport directly to the High Council chambers.
Oh, beat you, Kronos. What's the Stolian guy doing over here? We're talking about Undine, man. When did you stop playing again? I swear, this mission was before you stopped streaming. I pity the fool. Honestly, come on, man. That's new. That's definitely new. You just go into like full impulse and everything behind you gets like blown away. I couldn't believe that if you had one of those ship that actually, you know, spews fire at the at the back. Okay, that's hard to believe, fire in space and all that good stuff, but okay, that has to do something with stuff that's happening at the back of your ship. But you just like full impulse and no, I'm disconnected. Hold on. And stuff blows up. How does that work? I don't buy that. Shots fired. What's the update on our getting the Ukrainian mail order bride requires? Dude, I wanna have one of those. Okay, talk to Tuvok.
There are many here who have seen the danger Species 8472 presents with their own eyes for the first time. Thank you for your assistance in protecting both Earth and Kronos from the Undine. However terrible, this battle did have one benefit. Today's fight opened the door to what may be a lasting peace between the Federation and the Empire.
Do you know what's funny? Guys, let me know. Now it's a real stream. I did forced out by force. Locked out by force. Guys, let me know if you guys have the same thing. But whenever you guys are getting like tipsy, does that increase your appetite? Does it make you like more hungry for the people that consume alcohol a little bit? I know Cesar does it a lot, but like every time I get like tipsy, I want to eat everything that's like, you know, that's near me.
Now we must have the courage to compromise for the greater good.
See?
In its way,
See?
That can be more difficult than waging war. The formalities will begin soon. Until then, I must take the time to speak to others who were instrumental in the success of this mission.
The Russian ones are cheaper, by the way. Really? Really? Yes, especially if someone cooks. That's being stoned, not tipsy. Not hungry, but more talkative and do stupid stuff. The brownies get to you. Is he Googling this? Brownies. Yeah, the brownies. Russian mail orders. Yeah. Mail order brides. Yeah.
That was a close one. But I'm fortunate Voyager transported me off the ship at the last second. It would have been a worthy sacrifice. Your people still feel the pain of losing the world. We can't let that happen again.
I read it. Dude, you came at the wrong time right now. I think.
Thank you for your assistance during the attack on Earth. You have proven we did the right thing when we allied with the Republic.
Your people are survivors, as are mine. Survival may dictate an end to our conflict with the Federation.
I'm glad we were here to help our allies. It wasn't our fight, but helping to save Sol and Kronos was the right decision. This is the future my father dreamed of.
The 5 races of the Zindi once tried to exterminate humanity. But through the efforts of
This guy.
people who were willing to change, we put aside our weapons and worked through our differences. Now,
I want to.
we are members of the Federation. Peace came with great difficulty.
This guy's talking.
That is
One
the
second.
way of most things worth having. The Undine are here. And they're spreading lies and dividing us from within. Now, more than ever, we need to set aside our animosities and work together for the greater good.
The way that this guy talks is just annoying to me. Anyway, I was saying, so behind me I have like chips, I have like cookies, I have like cakes, chocolate stuff. But now that I'm like kind of like getting there, I'm kind of like tipsy because of like, you know, the second glass of wine that I got. It's so good. I wanna dive into everything. Even though my belly is kind of filled up with the salad.
I admit, I did not expect the Federation to act with such honor. I do not know what the final decision of the High Council will be, but rest assured that the Undine will pay. We will hunt down every last Kameku and destroy them for what they have done here today.
Kameku? Okay. That's how you pronounce that?
Our people come from a culture of deception and division. We've rejected our past in favor of open alliances. Perhaps it's time for the Federation and the Empire to set aside their past as well. We would welcome a ceasefire between our allies.
I have these cherry bonbons, I guess. But I'm mixing different alcohol drinks, which is not good. Popping cherries.
I never thought I would be pleased to see a Romulan at my back. But you fight with honor and the ferocity of a true Worf. However, I now see that Worf was correct. There is honor in the Federation as well. The time for our battle against Starfleet has passed. We should turn our blades toward the real enemy.
Just open the ships, start shuffling in.
I served in Starfleet, and now I serve the Empire.
I serve the
Many on
Empire.
both sides of the current conflict for whom I have deep respect. I see this as an opportunity. We may find we have more in common than we realize.
Can you believe it? I was like really hard to understand. This guy is a pacifist. Like whenever you saw somebody in The Next Generation, I hope you guys still remember that TV show. Whenever things didn't go Picard's way, let's call it that. This guy's like raising shields, firing weapons, firing torpedoes, target lock, and doing everything. And this guy is now a pacifist. I don't buy that. Just open the chips. If it chokes and dies because of my turbo joke, it's not my fault. No, I don't want to eat chips. I'm like, today is kind of like healthy day,
For a run.
and I don't wanna do it like a cheat day because I eat a lot of like junk food. I don't know if you guys saw it on the live stream. I have a little bit of a belly, a little bit, tiny bit. I don't mind it. It is what it is. Retired pacifist warrior. Exactly. Like how?
Most formidable enemies.
enemies.
Brought the battle to our very
I love it.
threshold.
I love the
The
pronunciations.
standing before me, push them back. Let us honor our
Me. I did all of the good stuff. Me.
by ending.
Oh, oh. Uh-oh.
So you are the humans of the Milky Way. You have come further than we expected. But still you chase our shadows.
We are not here to impress you, demon.
Demon, I tell you.
We stand united, and there is no one who can.
Goodbye. Bye. Gone they are.
We give you a single warning to not attract our attention again.
I love it. I say, what was that? Some entity of unknown origin?
That was the reason we need to work together. It's time for our feud to end.
Agreed. From this day forward, all hostilities between the Empire and the Federation will cease.
What is Worf holding in his left hand? What is that? That was kind of weird. Oh, whoa, I'm glitching.
The Iconians use servitor races and other species to do their fighting for them. Species 8472 has been an unknown cat's paw of the Iconians for some time.
That was weird.
This time, however, the Undine were
kind of looked like a knife.
It was our combined strength that allowed us to prevail. Thousands of years ago, the Iconians were defeated by an alliance of races. I predict their ultimate aim has been to prevent such an alliance from happening again.
But the conflict between the Federation and the Empire is over.
There have been periods in our combined history when the Federation and the Empire have not been at war, but they have not been allies either. This may be the beginning of such a time. It will be up to us to determine what happens next. With time, we may even restore the alliance that came out of the Kittimer Accords.
What happens now?
Will return to the Delta Quadrant. There is much to do there, and the Jenolan Sphere will need to be protected from further Undine assaults. I am sure I will see you again. You have been a worthy ally, and your wisdom and courage will be called upon in the days ahead. Until then, live long and prosper.
Aww, live long and prosper. You too. Okay, so we do have a little bit of we do have a lot of stories from the man, what's it called? The Dyson spheres. So there are 2. But what happens to the I can't even speak anymore. Jenolan Dyson sphere. That story has not actually been told, right? Because we only have the Dyson. We have like the ground assault. We have the space assault. But that story there in the Delta Quadrant has not been told. Any STO developers listening in? That could be a very good development. Get the Borg involved. You have the Delta Quadrant, right? The story in the Jenolan is after a step between stars. Yeah, just a tiny little bit, Cesar. But not like the Dyson sphere. We can actually go into the ground one. The one where you use the Dyson chip. Yeah, I know when you're like really close to the sun and stuff like that, and you use like I know what you mean, but the Dyson sphere is more elaborated missions. You have the ground stuff with the dinosaurs. You have the space one with the Undine ships that you have to secured all of the zones as they were, doing those little side missions to help the entire zone. You get like the lithium in reward. But the Jolene sphere, that part is not really, in my opinion, just, you know, there is a little bit of a story there that they can tell, or a missed opportunity to tell a story. Maybe, could be, I don't know. Okay, so what do we want? We want living hull or the fluidic antigen, ground trait, toxic damage resistance rating when damaged by toxic, hull regeneration in combat and hull regeneration out of combat, or counter command multi-conduit energy relay that is part of a set. Phaser disruptor, radiation, and photon torpedo weapon damage. Of course, we're gonna go for that one.
Congratulations, Admiral.
Oh, we're done with this part, I think. No. Because of the stupid signages wasn't showing up. I can't complete this. Anyway, let's move on to the Delta then, because this one is done. Surface tension we did. All right, Delta stuff. Hail. Set course, transwarp. Gonna go, Big. Was nice catching up. See you next time. See you, SSR. Have a good one, dude. I'll be thinking of you while I eat my cherries. Incoming hail from Voyager.
Welcome to the Janolan Dyson Sphere. The situation in the Delta Quadrant is continuing to develop. We will need the assistance of all our allies to stay ahead of it.
All right, to the Delta Quadrant Command. All right, that's that one. This is basically what it's going to tell us, like, hey, you have mail, exchange, you NPCs, all that good stuff. Yep.
Admiral Tuvok has requested that you meet Voyager in the Solarian system. I believe he requires your assistance with a personal issue.
Okay. Not even gonna go there. Narnia, welcome in. All right, Mindscape. Right? Yeah. Okay. Mindscape. Do we actually have? Hey, we got a new subscriber! That's been a long time that I saw that message. Welcome, 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 welcome. Which is actually not true, because 4 days ago somebody else subscribed. Mel and Sarah. Huh. That is nice.
Welcome aboard, sir. If you'll come.
Yes, let's go. I kind of know this mission. It's gonna be a pain in my butt.
Sorry we don't have time for a tour, but the Admiral insists he needs to speak with you right away. The Admiral is waiting for you in the ready room.
Admiral Tuvok, hello. Now this is definitely one of those things.
Thank you for coming so promptly. We do not have much time, and I require your assistance.
Tell me, what's going on?
I am still under telepathic assault by the Undine we know as Cooper. He has found some means to greatly increase his psionic power, and I cannot withstand his assault indefinitely. I will need your help to repel Cooper's attack and counter him.
Your mind is my mind? Are we going to do that? You must be greater amount of stress.
What else do you need to know?
Nothing. Let's go. Tell me. What do I do? My mind to your mind? My thoughts to your thoughts? Are we going to do that? Yep.
My mind.
Anyway.
Your thoughts to my thoughts.
Oh my god. Tuvok, that finger is in the eye, man. It hurts. Hope you wash your hands. What is going on, I ask? There is no sign of Tuvok or anyone else. It looks like I'm alone in this Mindscape. Oh, the camera is actually moving as well. So I'm not doing anything, but the camera is like moving in and out by itself. And it's kind of like rotating the screen a little bit, like it's like weird, but also good. Hello? Unlock door. Hey, the Omega directive. Be locked. Maybe I can override the. Oh. Did I want to do that? Access consoles. I wish I would somehow pay to be able to kill Kubernetes. No, why Neelix? Look at this guy. Please state the nature of the medical emergency.
Please state the nature of the medical emergency.
I just said that.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves, shall we? First, I need to make sure you're not contagious or suffering from any injuries. This will only take a moment.
All right, let's go, Doc.
Be difficult. I'm only doing my job.
Hey, man.
Engineers and captains, always in a hurry to get out of sickbay.
I thought I was tactical. Wait. Am I an engineer on this? No, it's a tactical officer. What is this guy talking about, the engineers?
You're not going anywhere.
Doctor's orders. Doctori! What are you talking about? Oh! He wants to fight? Alright, you know what? Here. Talk to the Targ.
Can you hear me?
Speak
to me at the desk terminal.
Desk terminal.
The mind meld was successful. Excellent. I am currently trapped in the ready room. For the moment, I will only be able to communicate with you remotely. Cooper is working to subvert my mental defenses, and I must focus my concentration on keeping my mind intact.
So I need to liberate you from your ready room?
No. Cooper is trying to erode my emotional control. Symbolically, this means that he must destroy Voyager. To do so, he is attempting to overload the warp core.
Oh no.
He must proceed to engineering to stop Cooper from destabilizing the warp core. If he is successful, he will have broken down my mental control systems. Once the core and my mind are protected from Cooper's attacks, then we can take control of this Mindscape. Take the pad from the doctor's office. I will use it to communicate with you as you proceed.
Why you say that, man? Why you say that? I didn't have any brownies. I just had wine. No brownies. Understood. I'll pick up the pad. Take the pad.
Good. Now we will be able to remain in contact. Proceed to engineering.
Oh, you don't see that? That's all me?
Cooper is attempting to subvert my mental defenses by replacing my memories with engrams from his bioship. Until he is expelled, these kinds of incursions will continue. You may see strange items or distortions in your surroundings. Ignore them and proceed as best you can. Remember Kiri Kintha's first law of metaphysics. Nothing unreal exists.
The who? Kirikin Thas, first law of metaphysics. Okay. Where are we going? Note here, I guess. To the turbo lift. All right, engineering.
Trying to overload the warp core. You must keep it stable.
There is nothing here. I kind of like that though. This isn't right.
Mindscape is a simulacrum.
Simulacrum. I like it.
Or try to stop you. Certain areas may be blocked or damaged, or even transformed. Do your best to reach your destination. Cooper cannot simultaneously attack an area and conceal it.
I love it, man. I love it. Only one drink and all 700 milliliters of it. Like it. Oh, it's so good though, right? It's so good though sometimes. Sometimes you just... All right, let's go. Okay, that's clearly the wrong way. The floor is different here. Okay. Hey, we're engineering. Hey, Balana, where are you at?
What are you doing here?
Where's Balana? Who the hell are you, Kim? Why are you here?
What are you doing here? This area is very dangerous. The core is unstable.
I'm here to stabilize the core. And where's the chief engineer? That's what I want to know. Where's Balana?
Bilana, I don't know. She
Why
should be
not?
Here, but as far as I can tell, everything on Voyager is about to fall apart, and I'm the only one here. Stay back. I'm going to put a force field around the core while I try to stabilize it. It won't contain a core breach, but it might block some of the radiation if the magnetic stabilizers give out.
Yeah, I can't stop the core.
I've almost got this. Just keep back. It will only take a few more minutes.
I think we're gonna fight.
You are stupid, aren't you?
Oh my god, it's
Only
just gonna be
people the
stupid.
Vulcan melded with should be here. Not everyone on Voyager is part of Tuvok's warped little subconscious. Some of us are far more exceptional.
Oh, really?
I'll destroy you.
Nope,
And
you're gonna
Tuvok's
die.
mind with
Get him, Targ, get him! Get him! Ooh! Oh, that hurt, that hurt.
He has raised defenses to protect himself. Use one of the engineering consoles to press your attack.
Which one? Oh, here. Hey, Mr. Kim. I want to talk to you. Boom. That Targ is gonna eat you alive, dude. What is happening? Oh. Here, I'm gonna kick you. Ugh. How about that?
Defenses to protect himself. Use one of the engineering
Wait.
consoles to press your attack.
What happened? I just beamed out of the force field somehow. Oh, because I was in the same vicinity of the field, and the mission was like, nope, that's not gonna work. Okay, new Targ. The old Targ was not doing anything. Hello? There's an enemy right here. You see that? Work it. Eat him up! Get him, get him. Stabilize the warp core. There was a red pill in this wine. One glass kicks like 4.
Head to the crew decks. Inside of my memories exist fragments of personalities from any person with whom I have previously experienced a mind meld. You may be able to find someone whose personality is not wholly part of my mind, and thus not susceptible to Cooper's influence.
Yes, we will. So, the thing with alcohol is I only drink like a glass here and there, you know, a bottle of beer or a glass of beer here and there, especially when I'm at the pool hall, just maybe once. I don't do a lot of like alcohol drinking, to be honest. And especially today that you guys saw me drink like it's kind of like half of the bottle now. One more. Your system needs to have, like, you know, good good fat and stuff like that. One more. Sorry. So every time that you drink alcohol, your body becomes more resistant to it. It's basically with everything. Oh my god. I'm sneezing like crazy. Every time your body drinks, or at least every time that you put alcohol in your body, it becomes more resistant. But I don't drink a lot of alcohol, maybe once a week or something like that. And drinking with good food is definitely much better than drinking on an empty stomach. Where is and how is the pooch? Pooch is doing good, thank you for asking. He was a little bit sicky yesterday. He had a little bit of, like, you know, diarrhea. Sorry. But it happens. What the hell was that? A piece of meat? He had a little bit of diarrhea yesterday and he woke me up like maybe 8 times. On I couldn't get any sleep yesterday.
People with whom I have previously melded have left impressions of their chakras in my mind. You may be able to convince one to assist you.
Which is okay, I guess.
Cooper's ability to subvert them may be limited.
But it's doing much better today. I walked him outside yesterday and it was doing much better. This thing is like crooked. Can you guys see this? This line is not straight, it's crooked. Oh my god. Oh my god. Hello, lady. Hey, lady. Hello, lady. That's some deep, really you're in deep thoughts right there. She's in deep thoughts right there, guys.
What is happening? What am I doing here? Who are you? I require specifics. Answer me.
I'm a very small YouTuber. I want to have a collaboration with you and make a video with you and put it online, record you while you do various stuff and monetize all of the good stuff and gonna feature you in a video, and people are gonna watch you all over the internet and I'm just going to enjoy. You okay with that?
No reason to familiar somehow. Why am I in the crew?
He's allergic for the Undine. Yes. Which is weird because I have the allergy thingy right here. If I get into allergy stuff, then whatever this thing is called, I have it right here because the pollens.
As a result of a Vulcan mind meld. You must assist me in reasserting control over the meld. I am currently locked in the ready room next to the bridge. Exercise caution as species 8472 has subverted the vessel.
Subverted. You're just interested in its Borg nose and implants. I don't think she has implants, but I'm definitely interested in that. Where we're going here? No, that's not working. This one. Oh, hello,
technology.
Borg tech.
But the presence of the collective will not dissuade us. Assimilation is irrelevant.
Oh, it's not. Yep, this guy. Hey, hold on.
Maybe a reflection of the unconscious fears of species 8472.
Oh my god. Which is, you know what's weird? Every time that this door opens up, it's like, I've never seen a door in a Borg cube open or close. What is happening? Oh my god, that hurt my eye. My eyes. Oh my god. I was concentrating too much on that. On the screen, I mean. I was concentrating on the screen. Doing stuff.
Oh, you're here.
Yes, yes, I am.
Let's just get this over with.
What, is he going Super Saiyan on me on there? Hey, Seven, help me out, man. Woman. You guys are like, oh, we want to be independent and all that, but you need to help me out too. You want to be a strong, independent woman? Help me out. Don't let the guy do all the work.
I will secure the bridge while you release Tuvok.
But there's nobody here to secure. What do you mean? Tuvok is in a cocoon right now, in his egg. All right, let's talk to the Tuvok. Tuvok guy, hello? You wake? You wakey wakey?
Defeated, he should no longer be able to maintain the telepathic link with my mind. For the time being. We must end the mind meld and consider our next course of action. Now that we have removed Cooper's influence, it is time to break the link between he and myself.
Oh, God. All right, let's go. This cherry is gonna be so good. All right, Tuvok, talk to me.
With Cooper's attack temporarily halted, we are in a position to slow the advance of his Undine forces. Please accompany me to the bridge.
Okay. Let's go to the breach, Tuvok. Let's talk to 7 of 9. Where is she? Hey, where did 7 go? Oh, man.
We still do not have a fix on Cooper's whereabouts. I will contact Starfleet for any current information about Undine movements. Use the sensors to check for their quantum signatures. Voyager's sensor array is currently calibrated for tracking Undine movements, so you should be able to garner results quickly.
Okay. Oh, I'm gonna use Kim his station. Is that something about the Omega protocol is active? Is that? Hold on, let's see. Access denied. Omega protocol is in effect. I drank once in a Czech Republic with friends from Finland and Norway, and let me tell you that the next day it was hard on all of us. Oh man, those days are memorable, dude. Even though you don't really remember what's happened. Oh, those days are good.
You should return to your ship. While I am somewhat fatigued as a result of the mind meld, I believe that I can continue with my duties on Voyager while we plan our next steps.
So good. It's so good. I like it. I can imagine that. I never been to the Czech Republic before. Nellas, please tell me, do they have beautiful women there? I know that Finland, guys, Finland, if you've never been in oh my god, I was like, my entire jaw was like, from the beautiful ladies that were there. It's like insane. And the population in Finland is, there are more females than male. So there wasn't a lot of like hunting. You were more being hunted. I'm drinking Chardonnay. It's a bottle of wine. From 22. Wait, don't see me. Chardonnay. It's kind of like half of the bottle, because the half is like gone already. Only when you're drunk, Adi. There are very beautiful women in Czech Republic and the cities of Prague and Borneo are beautiful. I want to go there. I want to go there just for the beautiful ladies. So my type is more like, you know, black hair, curly, basically Balkan women. We don't have that here. Not a lot, to be honest, here in Holland. Holland is more like blondes, and sure, you have like long hair, short hair, and all that, you know, in between. But you don't have that exotic taste. When you see like an exotic on the appearance, likewise, right? Not the inner side of the ladies, but on the appearance side, whenever we see some like Brazilian or those kind of women, we actually go insane. It's like, we need to talk to her. We need to have a conversation. Let's start something, you know. Let's do something to get her attention and have a conversation. It's like, oh, I'm about to crack open a bottle of Fireball. Ooh, 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 ooh. Yeah. I hope you had some good food with it. Just, you know. Because I did. I had like a really, really good salad that I made. Everybody's getting drunk tonight. Exactly. That's what we love streaming.
Cooper is trying to deceive us. He needs to break the link cleanly.
That's it.
The strength to confront us directly.
Get drunk. Getting drunk. Drunk steam. Oh, that's not good. What is Tuvok talking about? Tuvok is also a What is happening? Dude, stop it. We're having such a good time and now you're like brightening up my screen. Bolian. You're dead. Tuvok, consult.
We should use the link to our advantage. If we can track Cooper through the link, we can then pursue him in the physical realm. Since
Physical realm.
Deals in symbolic representation, we
Okay.
need a map to his location.
Second cherry gone.
We should proceed to astrometrics.
We need to map his location. We need to proceed to astrometrics. Alright. Let's get there. Trinity! Hello, dude! I'm glad you're okay, dude. I'm glad you're okay. How was your trip? How was Thailand? I had once a girlfriend that was half Sweden, half Holland. That was fire. Roman, stop. 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 We have many Slavic beauties. You need to find a wife. Nella, stop. Stop. Seriously, stop. Stop. I need all of them. You know, I don't know if you guys do this as well, but you guys just like to have the I'm eating chocolate that has a little bit of like a cherry inside, and it's like inside has a little bit of cognac, I think it is. But I love having the chocolate in my mouth when it melts. Okay, I know it's weird, but making weird noises, but it's so good. Setting up a headset. Give me a second. Okay, brown eyes, dark hair, just like Metro.
Cooper is trying to block your progress.
Stop.
Look for another path.
Stop. I want that. This console definitely wasn't here before. Help me. Oh, okay. This is their help, or this is me helping them, like killing them.
Voyager encountered a malfunctioning board vinculum that had been turned into a trap by species 6339. This vinculum caused other personalities from the collective to surface in 7 of 9. I entered a mind meld with her in an attempt to stabilize her personality. These people are echoes of the personalities of people assimilated by the Borg. They are not truly aware, knowing only that they desire to escape. It may be helpful to think of them as ghosts, metaphorically speaking, of course.
We're not afraid of ghosts. No stinking ghost is gonna hurt us. So this is an Iconian device. What is that doing here? Okay, that's not gonna work. Just woke up a bit. Usually asleep right now. Dude, I'm
attempting to distort your path again.
What is
Keep
this?
Searching.
Examine sign. Cooper didn't try and send a message. Uh-oh. So these we're not gonna kill? Okay. Hey, come on, man. Where do we need to go? Dude, I'm happy you're with us, man. Last time that we spoke, you were in Thailand. I don't know how long that was, but I'm glad you're okay. Okay, so this is definitely the wrong way. That's the way. Here doesn't open, doesn't do anything.
I sense we are making progress. Keep searching.
How? There weren't 2 doors here earlier. Whoa! Dreamcatcher. Hey man, I was doing stuff and things. It's 4 a.m. here. Oh my god. I live here now permanently. Holy smokes, dude. I live off my trading. I was telling you about old guests rather than the streams. Hi, good morning. This is Bo Longer as your stream, a food court meal or the price. Are you not driving truck anymore? Where are you? Wow. So you live in Thailand now? Okay. I have so much what again? I have so much respect for you, man. I honestly couldn't do that. Oh my god, how many buttons do I have to press here? I honestly couldn't do that. Just, you know, start living in another country. Okay, so let me tell you this. My brother doesn't live in the same city as I do. He lives in Hoofddorp, so it's kind of like totally different city than Amsterdam. It's much quieter, much quieter. Whenever I go to visit him in his house and stuff like that, I get a feeling that it's like what the hell was that sound? Dinner is served or something? Whenever I go to him and see him and we go, you know, maybe have like a walk or something or whatever in the vicinity, it's like it's basically the same layout. It's dead. You don't see anything. You don't see anybody on the street. You see maybe a dog or a person walking his dog, but that's about it. And I'm like, I need people around me. I need people. I need like, you know, I need activity. I need noise. I need stuff. And when he is like, no, this is normal. This is like, you know, this is typical Tuesday or Wednesday or whatever. And I'm like, no, man, there's something wrong here. Like, you know, I just don't feel comfortable. But it's. I live in Davao, Philippines. Nice. And nope, I retired from trading in stocks. I'm telling you about like a year ago. Thailand was a good place to look for a wife. So I visit Thailand and choose to live in the Philippines. That's awesome, dude. That's awesome. A lot of which is kind of what I'm doing these days, is a lot of Filipinos actually play pool. And pool is very big in the Philippines. I've heard. I obviously haven't been there, but I'm just pushing buttons. Sorry. But that is so good, though. Are you having fun? Are you enjoying it? Are you like, you know, happy with the decision to you know, pack your bags and just go there? Everybody know here plays rules of karaoke. Exactly. These guys, the Filipino guys, they love karaoke. They absolutely love it. I've never seen more people, or at least like a group of people, into karaoke than the Filipinos. The Filipinos and the Asian people in general, they love karaoke. Best choice I've ever made. Nice. I'm happy to hear that. Wait, let me go to Discord so we can talk a little bit on the, so I don't have to wait for the I'm dating again, and then the woman here, beautiful and kind. Oh, that's nice. Sounds fun indeed. Okay, hold on. Okay, I mean streaming live and Narnia is there as well. Let me see. No, not edit channel. Voice and audio. Hey, I hear you.
Yeah. I thought you were on a different mission because there was a way to get a Kelvin timeline tribble breeding thingy, but never
Nope.
mind. Wrong one.
No, I'm just doing the story arcs.
Yeah. No, but one of the missions, that's where you get a thing to get that. You have to hit a console, but it doesn't pop up. You have to know where to go, but it's a different mission, so we're good.
I know that there is like a bridge officer mission that you need to clean the consoles. There's like that maze. But that's in the, I think, a little bit further along.
Yeah, I was looking at it, trying to find it for you, because it's an terminal expanse, and that's why I wasn't sure if you were because originally I was the same.
Yeah. How are you? I haven't talked to you in a long time as well, dude.
Oh, it's going.
Yeah? How's your little one? Is she still liking cooking and stuff?
No, she hasn't, sort of, but she's this last February and last year. Remember I was telling you she's doing the dance crew thing?
Yeah.
Well, this year and last year, they went to
join.
Disneyland and competed in a competition.
Okay.
And they took, both times they took 2 first places and 1 Spirit Award.
Oh, wow. That's good.
Yeah.
Wow, that's so good.
Yeah. But I'm still having the other parenting issues, so that's gotten real bad. But anyway.
Oh, okay.
But what can you do?
Yeah. Sorry to hear that.
No, but she's doing her thing.
Nice. Wow, that's good news.
Yeah, she'll be in high school next year, so.
Yeah. Are you proud of her?
For that, yeah.
Nice.
And she's, started playing. Well, she played
Voyager
basketball
will join
again
you
this
in the
year,
northwest.
and played. This is her 2nd year of soccer coming up.
Really? Okay.
She's still learning notes because she wasn't into sports before.
Mm-hmm.
But she'll pick it up.
Nice. Nice. That's good. Yeah, sports is good, man. Sports is definitely good, and especially at a young age.
Well,
you
that's
definitely
what
pick it
I
up.
grew up. That's what kept me in school and out of trouble. That and a 6'4" grandfather that looks pretty much like John Wayne, except the face was a little different, but everything else was the same. Attitude, everything.
Nice.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He and I got along really great, except for one time when I was 18. And I had just turned 18, and I was staying with him. And when you're a kid, it's like, this is my house, and when you're an adult and you're 18, you can do what you want to. Blah blah blah.
Exactly. Yeah.
Right. So I was sitting in his chair when he came home from work. My girlfriend was there sitting on my lap. If she wasn't there, it would never been. Nothing would have ever happened.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm, being buff football player and this and stuff.
Yeah. You want to test out your
He
boundaries.
He walks in. Well, I'm 18. I'm an adult, bro.
I know everything. What are you talking about? Who are you talking to?
He walked in, and all he did was snap his fingers, right? Which I knew meant get out of my chair, because he wanted to watch what was the show, Hogan's Heroes, right? When he got home from work. Yeah. Like, okay. I'm just sitting there, and he walks back after he goes and gets his vodka. He could drink a 5th of vodka, and you wouldn't even know it.
No
He
shit.
started drinking White Lightning when he was 10, so. Anyway, so he comes out there and he's like, kind of giving me like the thumbs up and the hand, like, you need to move. And he's like, I said, no. I said, you know what? I said, we're here. We're almost done. Watching this. When I'm finished with it, you can have the chair.
Curse, can you please link the Discord chat for Trinity? I don't have that right now.
My girlfriend was sitting on my lap. I can't. Right?
Yeah.
Testosterone got the better of me.
Yeah, I know. I know.
So he goes, "Would you care to step outside?"
Let's talk about it.
And I'm like, "Sure." And I'm thinking, okay, he's 68.
Yeah, I can
I'm
take
18.
him.
Exactly. Right? So I'm out there in the front of the complex where we lived.
Yeah.
And on the grass. And he's just standing there, and I'm like moving a little bit side to side, you know, waiting. And all he does is his hands are to the side. He gets his right hand, he lifts it up to his face, and he licks just put like the tips of his fingers on his tongue, right? He's like his first three fingers, you know, the pointer,
Yeah.
the ring, the middle, and the ring, and then put his hand down. And that's the last thing I remember.
Oh snap!
The next
Oh
thing
my
I
God.
remember was like, what happened, right? You're like,
Why I'm on the floor?
and, no, I was on the grass outside.
Oh shit!
And I'm like, what the? Right? You know, groggy. And started waking, and I started like focus and come, you know, I mean, didn't take that long, but long enough to sit there and go, where am I and what happened?
Mhm.
Right? And I look up, and he's standing over me with a chair from my grandmother's kitchen table. And it was, weather was nice, so we could put it outside and you know, and eat outside a little bit with the chair at the table that was there. And it's one of
Yeah.
those solid oak chairs that, like, you know, weighs 800 pounds,
Mhm.
right? Not quite, but it's heavy, right? You couldn't carry two at a time. That's how heavy they are.
Jesus.
And so he goes, "Are you going to apologize, or I have to break this blankety blank chair over your blankety blank head?" And I said, "Sir, I apologize, sir." He put it down, and he said, "Now go put it away." And he walked back went in the apartment. And I'm still on the ground, right? And I'm looking, and I can see the drag marks, or the back legs of the chair where he grabbed the part, you know, you lean against, the backrest,
Yeah.
and drug it by that to where I was, and apparently waited for me to wake up. That's how hard he hit me.
Oh snap!
And I'm like, holy crap. I mean, he drugged that, all that. He wasn't going to waste the energy to pick it up. He was going to drag it there. And then he made me go pick it up.
Jesus.
Yeah. But that was the only time he and I ever had an issue.
An issue, yeah.
But yeah, sports are good, you know, for kids.
Sports, yeah.
Because it teaches
Yeah.
them about life, you know, teamwork.
Exactly. Yo, definitely.
It's not about
Yeah.
me.
No, no. It's about
Sacrifice
repercussions.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah.
So what's new with you other than shooting pool?
What's new with me? Other than shooting pool. Not much. Not much, to be honest. You guys are kind of up to date. I really enjoy having the live streams on pool. That's something that I'm trying out. There were a couple of people that are really enjoying it, and seeing if that's gonna be a thing. I bought like a new tripod just to hook up the phone onto.
Yeah, I'd like to get back to shooting pool one of these days.
Yeah, yeah.
But other priorities.
I can definitely understand that.
Yeah. You gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah, yeah. Life, you know.
Yep. Exactly.
Yeah. It is what it is.
So you gonna be in the game much?
Yeah, maybe for an hour or so.
No, I mean future.
Yeah. I still play the game. I still do the events. Unfortunately, I don't cover that much that I used to. Um, Basically, due to the reason that they're not really into like doing the stuff for the people, doing it. They're basically doing everything to milk money out of everybody.
Yeah, I'm not into that.
And yeah, I'm definitely not into that, and not really liking the way that they're going with STO, and that's been like
Well,
kind of like on my brain for a long time, but
right, but I
now I
think
really
there's this other company that took it over. I can't remember, is it Deca or something? Whatever it is give them some time. I think they're gonna. It's better than what Cryptic was doing.
Oh yeah, everything is better
But it's
than what
gonna
Cryptic
take
was doing.
time. It's not gonna be something you can't just turn it around in a day kind of thing.
No.
So we'll have
No,
to just
that's
wait and see. But it's not going anywhere for a while. That's for sure.
no, and that's actually a good thing that it's not going away for a while.
So yeah, and they're going to revamp some stuff here and there. So we'll just have to wait and see what happens. You got to give them time. It's like it's not. People are too like, oh, it's not done yet. Well, like yeah, it's like food. It takes time.
Exactly.
Real
Yeah.
food anyway.
To do it good, yeah. To do it like best quality, yeah.
You've got to figure out what direction you want to go in. You got to get the people in. You got to get them familiar with the system, like where it was you were working, right? You got to get them like, okay, this new person's got to understand.
Yeah.
This, that, and the other, and then some training, and so we'll see.
We'll see. Yeah. Hopefully it's going to be good, and everybody's going to enjoy it. But especially in the short term, where is it going? Not really into STO.
Right.
And you can.
Go ahead. Sorry.
You can see it like the majority of events or active stuff that we can do these days are just the events that they basically set you up for like a week or so, or 3 weeks or 4 weeks when if it's a bit longer event, and they just give you like a console or reward like that just to make it interesting.
In the new event, at least you get everything of this new one that's going on.
Mm-hmm.
But it would be nice to sit there if they could go back in and somehow, like you were talking about Romulan. I mean, the Dyson sphere, right?
Yeah.
And even the Romulus stuff. There were so many ways Cryptic could have expanded the game.
Yes.
And they failed.
Yes.
And it's like the Dyson sphere, the little mini missions and stuff in there, they're so confusing.
Yeah.
Especially when they first came out. Everybody's like, okay, where do I go now? Right? Yeah. But now with the ground battles and stuff, like, those are fun.
Yeah.
For the
Those are definitely fun.
So many things that they could do to develop that. And somebody was talking, like, what's his name? Casual SAB was talking about in the video he did about, make it where you can have like liberated Borg officers. They could be any species.
Mm-hmm.
You can make them playable and etc. See, that would open up stuff.
Oh,
but they just got away from creating content, and it stagnates. So hopefully that
that's the whole issue. Like sure, there is a mechanic where they need to implement new ships, new items that are going to be really selling, like like they're basically putting everything in ships. Like the ships are the cash prizes what everybody wants.
Right, but here's the thing:
to have.
Look at the video that Spencer, Casual SAB, did just recently.
Yeah.
He talks about, like, you get these lockbox ships, and you go to the Infinity lockbox and you get a T-set. It's like, there's this whole big process of you can't just get the ship and then get it, and if you want to sell it or whatever. But it's like, and other people have talked about it too, about making it where you can do something to make it an account-wide unlock after
Yeah,
you have
yeah,
that lockbox ship.
yeah.
And
Or Zen ships. Yeah.
well, and like he said, you know, because you can't, it's only one tune. Nobody's
Mm-hmm.
going to go out and with the rate of the drops before you can get a T6 lockbox. Nobody's going to spend $200+ to hopefully get one,
Mm-hmm.
right? Because the drop
Mm-hmm.
is 1 out of 216 is the drop rate supposedly,
Okay. Okay. I don't know.
according to
Sure.
what he was showing. And it's like,
Okay.
so if you have 10 characters, are you going to spend that much money to get one of those for each of your tunes?
Oh
No.
hell no.
So
No, of course
guess
not.
what? You're going to put it on one tune, and you're not going to play so
Yeah.
much on the other tunes, which is what really has happened.
Yeah. Yeah. Sure. Yeah,
So
I believe that.
make it viable once you have one, and other things like that. To sit there and expand it, so you want to play more on your other tunes, which will generate more income for the company.
Yep.
But we'll wait and see.
Yep.
You know, I don't know. I'm not
That's
familiar with the company, so hopefully they got somebody that's innovative and willing to make it work and find a way to do it.
see the whole issue is, or at least in my opinion, the whole issue is that they're not listening to the players, the people that are actually playing their game, and this is not something that people in the office can think about as like, yeah, this is going to be fun for them to play. No, that doesn't work. You need to listen to the feedback. You need to listen to like, hey, me as a player, I want to do this more often. I want to do that more often. This is enjoyable. That is not enjoyable. That's the feedback, and that's something that you need to cater to. If it's something that you like, sure, put a paywall on it. Put like some mini. Who is this?
Trinity.
Is that Trinity? Hey, Trinity.
I heard him sneak in.
Yeah, that's fine.
Hey,
No, but if it's me, it's like, hey.
About being aware of the butterfly knives, though, right? I don't know if Addie knows what those are.
Not really, but I kind of understand the gist of it. Where you're going with that?
But yeah, hopefully that's what they do, because like they by not creating content, and there's so many ways they can get certain things from like one faction and cross it over into with another faction, and you know, expand it even more. But we'll just wait and see.
No, but just think about the engagement that you have. Like whenever there is like a new episode that's coming down, or they're making a new episode, it's like so many people log into the game because they want to play the game, right? They want to play that episode. They want to enjoy that content. They want to experience that for the first time, right? And versus like how many people actually grab the R&D promotional ship that they just released.
Right. Well,
nobody.
Right. And see, the thing I miss the most, not I shouldn't say the most, but a lot, is back in the day when you used to remember doing TFOs.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You know, you do the Borg ones, right? Which are the main ones where you got your 8,000 or 9,000 deal or whatever it was.
Yeah.
Right before they switched it up, but you had to go in teams, so you had to find people that were
willing to spend an hour and a half. Yeah.
And sit there and do every one of those, you know, with those people, because you couldn't do it by yourself, and you couldn't just do a random because you get like 5 tacks and you're like, okay, well, we need an engineer inside to do this, that, and the other. Remember back when you were getting the accolades for it? Like if you had those, you'd get the science and the engineering of your attack and vice versa. Okay, that would help the fleets.
Yeah. Yeah.
Then the fleets can get done, right? People would be more participating, be more fun, a group effort. You see more of a community kind of a thing. And then there would still be
because you were kind of forcing people to play together because of the accolades and all the doodads
and
accolades,
but you need certain types of people with certain setups to do a particular thing in that episode that attack couldn't do, or an engineer, but you need science for this one.
Yeah.
Remember, like in the objectives? Yeah, you had to
exactly.
I mean, you could do it, and if there was a science guy, or he could get the science accolade or whatever he did, right? And if you're TAC, you could do the TAC. But if you had in the engineer, it's the same. But if you had one of each over your 5 people, then everybody got it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, it's like, and then there's got to be some way to tie that into somehow the game and doing, you know, and doing TFOs or whatever. Make it more that way, where you
did this.
have to do that, because then people will be more willing to sit there and, because when you have a sense of community, you're more willing to sit there and spend the time to do it. I mean, look at this group, right? I mean, how many of us would sit there in the past have gotten on and done whatever?
Why should we listen to the
And there's others that do the same thing, you know, like, you know, within their own fleets or whatever. But I'm saying, it's like, when you're feeling like you're just doing it by yourself, it's like, okay, this is kind of, it's all right, but
when we fight one another.
Honestly, I think time has changed, especially with SCO. The larger community was catering to those kind of missions where you had more than 5 people that are willing to sacrifice an hour of their life just to go after an accolade. Now you don't have that anymore. Now it's like, you know, the TikTok community, in 10 seconds I want the accolade, and or else this mission is a fail and I'm gonna post videos and stuff like that, you know.
But what I'm saying is, have it where, not necessarily the accolade, but to be successful, you need all 3 types of the careers.
Yeah.
Right?
What he's saying is they've lost their reason to build a community. Now everything's
Yeah.
based.
And then
Yeah, now it's more solo based.
Better
Yeah.
rewards when you have. Sure, you can do it as 5 TACs, 5 engineers, or 3 engineers and 2 TACs, or whatever. But when you do it, when you have a mixed team, you get a better reward, and that's where they've gotten away from. And it's so now it's just you run it and it's like, okay, no big deal, right? And it's like whatever. And like Trinity's saying, there's like no community, and that's what they need. That's what keeps people here, is community.
Yeah.
And they started catering to the whales, and it's like, so
They
that's
don't
the only thing that
realize
keeps the game
it's not always the content that creates people. It's the reason to get together with your friends.
Okay.
Exactly.
Okay. Here's another way of looking at it. When you go to work somewhere, right? Sure, you want good pay and good benefits, right? But you also want to be appreciated and have good people to work with, and that can make a difference between a good, it's a good job, pays well, and I get some benefits, or a great job.
Exactly.
Atmosphere. You want to have that community atmosphere around you.
Yeah. And that's what Stowe is lacking.
Personally, if I worked for Stowe, I would go through the TFOs and everything we already have and reincorporate, like you said, the science side, the tech side, and the engineering side. But what I would do was I would make it to where the more variations that you succeeded in certain things, like certain principles or certain objectives in the game, would give you either higher tier loot or maybe even an alternate ending that people would want to see, like a cool alternate ending or something like that. Or even if it's not an alternate ending, just an alternate variation of the words used. Like they say, "Oh, good job," but if you did 2 of the 3 tech, science, and engineering, they would be like, "Hey, you guys," instead they just changed the wording, like, "Hey, you guys successfully did this, great job," or just something.
Exactly. But the thing is, that's back in the day, the accolades were the thing, right? And way before you joined, but Addie knows what I'm talking about.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody was shooting for the accolades, right? And
Narnia, and I played since the beginning, my brother.
Oh, did you?
I
Okay.
just wasn't an Addie guy.
But you know what I'm talking about. And so
you weren't addicted to it.
But you get a better drop. You get you could get better drops once you completed certain aspects of it, instead of getting the crappy drops. You get more, because remember, you do the TFOs, and back in the day you'd get like these very rare drops that were like, oh my gosh, this is worth like 1 million EC on the exchange. Holy cow! Which was a lot back then. That's when low buy was like 18 to 20% or kind of crap. Remember that? And then they jumped it up to like 28 and then 30 something. Everybody's like, oh my gosh, we'll never be able to grind for new ships, right?
Well, I remember I remember when when they had the boxes coming out instead of buying boxes where you buy them and then spam to get whatever ship you got lucky with for the
Yeah.
promotional boxes. I remember when you had to finish accolades to even get a chance to get a box.
Yeah. Yeah. True. True.
Right, and see,
True.
that's what I'm saying. You have that as an incentive. You know,
But then again, those
play
boxes you
it.
got getting that, you didn't need a key.
Right, but the thing is, you had to complete the thing. So to do that, you got to be in the game, and if you need the different career types, you need people to do that. So you all have to work together for a common goal. That's what's missing. Now it's like, oh, I got my 1 million DPS ship. Who cares?
Yeah. 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 I'm there already.
It's like it's taken the community part is where the fun is, not in the ooh I mean I've got ships that do really well, right? But it's like
I'm already
it's
there.
still
Fuck
nice
it, I
to
don't
do
care
it with
anymore.
people.
Exactly. No, there was a long time that I was going to do like the DPS chasing, as you guys were talking about the 1 million DPS. I come to a conclusion really fast that whenever Cryptic is doing some kind of like changes, or they're like making these balances as they call it, my DPS chasing is in negative effect. So I have to reorganize everything that I did, make like, different bridge officers, different this, different consoles, different duty officers, because that was also a thing. I don't know if it's still a thing, but even duty officers had an effect of like how much DPS you were doing overall, and you were always chasing that 1%, 2%, 5%, benefit of overall damage, but it was more of a community based like achievement rather than I'm doing the best DPS out of this entire pickup group that I'm doing a random TFO with.
Oh yeah.
It was more of a pride, like I'm the best. No, it doesn't matter. It's the enjoyment. What you guys are saying is hitting the nail on the head. Is like the enjoyment was like we're a group. As a group, we did this, and nobody was parsing. Nobody was like checking up DPS numbers and stuff like that. Everybody was like, yes, we got the accolade of tactical. We got an accolade of science. We got the accolade of engineering because we did everything, as a group. And there was no like, yeah, but I did so much more damage than you did. That was never the question. And honestly, I had like,
it was built on us working together instead of individual.
Right. Because
exactly.
That's the way life is, though. That's the way life is.
Yeah,
Life isn't like
yeah.
I'm the best at, the biggest of everything. No, it's like you're good at like, office people are good at their office stuff. You're in the warehouse, you're grabbing this, and then you got the truck drivers, and then you got the sales guy. Everybody's a team working together, doing the best they can.
Everybody had their part.
Exactly.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
that's
definitely.
the fulfilling part of it.
And honestly, just talking about myself here. So I have a couple of people that were in the States, and obviously there is like that whole forward and backward in time. So when it was like around 6 o'clock over there in the US, it was about 12 o'clock here in Netherlands, in Europe. And I was actually staying longer because I had so much more enjoyment just playing with these guys. And it was like 4 a.m., 5 a.m., 6 a.m. that was kind of like the tipping point for me. It was like, hey, man, I'm going because I'm not even talking anymore. I'm just yawning and just half asleep. But that was the enjoyment. And nobody was like chasing.
Passing out almost at the freaking monitor, bro.
Right.
Exactly.
Okay, Addy, you know my World War II air combat flight sims, right?
Yeah.
Okay, you can get good planes, and there's planes that are better than others. You can do certain types of things, but we would sit there and play. It'd be like, you come home from work and you do whatever, and you're like, okay, I'm gonna play, time, and you're like, oh, you keep going. I'll play one more time.
Yeah, one more mission.
Like,
one more mission.
Oh my gosh, I left the lights on, right? You're like,
yeah.
I didn't know I left the lights on. So you get up to go turn the lights off, and you realize, oh, that's the sun coming up. Right?
It's morning already. Yeah.
Everybody's having a good time, and you're just fighting and doing stuff. And I mean, we used to have, like, if you had in one room, right, the territorial conquest room, if you had 200 people, it was a slow night,
Mm.
right?
Mm.
And
I
everybody would be
remember.
on comms and you'd be, smack talking each other, chat and stuff, right? But see, those people, okay, we're talking back in like the 90s when I started this one particular game, right? I'm still in contact with those people and we still play, but it's in a different game because that one went away, right? But we still play, we're still on comms, we're still on Facebook, you know, that's where the strength of that is. And it's like, that's what Stowe needs
Yeah.
is when you're
Yeah, I
having,
agree.
like you're saying, obviously, if you got to get up at work and, no, you go to bed so you can go to work. But when it's your day off or something, you know, that's when Stowe is going to be great again because people are going to do the time. They're going to be rotating through all their tunes. Wait a minute, let me jump to my engineer guy. Whoops! Oh, you need a science guy. Okay, let me switch tunes instead of it
Yeah.
What fucking
having
ship are you
400.
in, Adi?
Instead of having 400 boffs and 10,000 doffs on one tune with your 600 ships, and you don't play the rest of them because right now it's not worth it.
Yeah,
Kinda
sorry, I
sort
didn't mean to interrupt.
Oh, you're good. No, that's what I'm saying. But most people aren't doing that. They're not jumping through all their tunes. Everything you get, you put
No.
it on your main tune, so you can do
Yeah,
whatever you need
exactly.
to do.
I never really got the appeal of having like multiple accounts or multiple tunes under the same account. I never got that appeal. I'm like more into like this is my main character. This is the way I want to play in the Star Trek universe. This is the way that whoever is going to take the adventures. This is her. This is her or him, and from start to finish, this is it. And but that's just me. I'm
Right, and that's fine. But I'm saying, like, I've got like I don't know 13 or something tunes, but
yeah
they're great because each one's a little bit different.
yeah
And some of
yeah.
them
I
different.
understand that.
They have the
Yeah
recruiting thing, so some of that's part of it,
yeah.
right?
Hmm.
But they each have basically a different function. And there's a couple on there. If I want to, I can delete them. It's not a big deal, right?
Yeah.
But I don't play them as much as I do my main, obviously. And then I've got my cell ship tune,
Hmm.
and but I play him all the time because he helped me grind for dilithium during the events and whatnot. And that's fine to sit there and say, I only want to play one. But most, it's nice to have other tunes where you can go into different species or different whatevers and play them because it's just a different twist. It's like, okay, I've
Yeah.
always
They.
played first base all my life. I'm going to
Yeah.
try to play third base or outfield.
Hmm. They used to have like different endings, especially with the story missions, where you for an engineer, let's say you actually had to repair a console. Where
Right.
you were a tactical, you actually had to blow it up. Where you were science, you actually had to do something else, just to get into the story arc. But now it's kind of like press this button and everything
Right.
is going to go the right way,
And the only thing that they
which is
have,
which is a shame.
I think is kind of similar to that, is that one where what's the guy that not Hakeem, but the other guy, and you find the underground base and you got to go get the mining laser and you got to repair it, and it's depending on which one you are, is just different. You get different stuff.
Yeah, 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 yeah,
That's about the only thing that I can think of in the game that's pretty much like that.
yeah.
In a lot of ways, I mean, there's a few
And
others here and there, but and it used to be before it was like throughout the entire game. It seemed
yeah,
like,
yeah,
especially the board, like the ground.
yeah. It is a shame because they're basically doing the same mistakes, or at least in our opinion, and we kind of agree on the same mistakes that they're doing. They're not really listening to what we as a player want to see to have this game succeed. They're basically doing the game that they think we want to have to play, but that's not reality. That's not something they're focusing on, and
Right.
They're basically playing it on safe mode. When they know that they're going to have a certain income when they're going to have an R&D promotional ship, and
Guys,
I don't
I'll
know if
catch
you
you guys
guys.
in a bit. My girl wants attention, so.
Nice talking to you, man. See you in a little bit. But in terms of like, giving us to what we want, it's basically like if you want new episodes, that's gonna be in maybe 2 or 3 or 4 episodes if we're lucky in a year. And when it comes to new promotional ships, R&D, or low buy ships, those really high end ships that are really good for maybe like 2 months, 3 months, and then they're going to nerf it down. Yeah, they're gonna have a certain amount of income out of those things, and yeah.
But the thing is, to some extent, you expect that to happen, because you can't expect something that was like 10 years ago to be like, ooh, that's the most meta ship in the game almost. Right?
Yeah, but I mean, think
But-
in the chat.
I know.
Trinity right there, he said like 2,100 in 24 hours. That's a lot of money.
But there's people that do that all the time, and that's the people they've catered to.
Yeah, but that's only a selective group. That's not a lot of people. That's like, maybe 10, maybe 8, 9, 10 people that actually, put down money.
Because I know
Yeah,
one of the
but
guys that used to do that. But
that's
so
a
they cater
lot
to
of
the
money,
whales,
dude.
so the whales get the stuff, then they unlock the boxes, they get all the ships, they get this, that, and the
Yeah.
other, so on and so forth.
Yeah.
Then they sell them
Yeah.
to the player base that are actually like you and me.
Yeah.
Right? That kind of keeps it going, and it's just, it's.
I think that's just
I see where
the
they're
wrong
coming
way.
from.
Yeah. I just think it's the wrong way. I mean, sure, you're catering to the billionaires and millionaires and whatever, but if you actually cater to the people that don't have a lot of money, that maybe $100, per month they put into the game, you're gonna have so much more people that are going to put in, let's say, that 100 euros or $100 a month. That's going to be much more than, let's say, those, you say it's more than, okay, 20 people, 2,000 dollars per month that are going to put in there. I think you're going to get much more people, much more money, just by diversing that whole audience. They're having a little bit more than those
Okay, well,
20 people.
Here's the way I look at it. Okay, think of cell phones, right? Or even big screen TVs. When they went to like 30 inches, right, and became flat. Okay, but let's say cell phones. When cell phones first came out, they were like what, $6,000, $7,000, $8,000 or more a piece or something, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so they're making their money per item, right? But at some point, as the product becomes more and more readily accepted and available and stuff, right? Prices drop drastically. So everybody can afford a cell phone for the most part within reason. It may not be the latest and greatest smartphone, but they can at least have something that they can use at a reasonable cost to them that doesn't break the bank.
Yeah,
You
agreed.
make more money on volume than you do on individual items.
Yeah.
Unless it's something that's so scarce and rare, like the blood diamond or something, right?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Okay. Or the Mona Lisa.
Yeah, but that's the same thing that I was saying. It's like, lower the prices so you have like more people engaging than rather than having just the whales, as you say it, having the best items in the game.
But also, the problem is they're blinded by the big purchases. They don't see that.
The Cryptic was. Now we don't know about this new company yet because they've taken over, but they haven't really done a lot because I think they're still figuring out exactly how they want to do it. That's my thought. I could be wrong. So we'll just have to kind of wait and see. But that's the way to do it. And then if you buy the smaller stuff, have a way where if you buy and you get progressive leveling or tiering or whatever, not necessarily your tune, but you can get access to more stuff without spending tens of thousands of dollars because you're not a whale. You know what I mean? And
Yeah, but even if you spend like $1,000 on the game, and there is absolutely nobody for you to have let's say a TFO that you want to play with because you're like really high end, and nobody can match your DPS league, as it were. How is that gonna work?
I know. Well, you can go into some DPSs, TFOs, and I've seen it where it's like, depending on, like, I've gone in on Narnia on my Torp and Mine build.
Mhm.
It's hard for me, even with those guys, even though I pull fairly massive amount of DPS.
Yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
To get like a shot off on some things because of they're shooting beams, I'm shooting mines, and I got cannons and whatever, and torps.
Yeah.
I should say torps and mines, and it's like
Yeah.
so it takes a little bit to get there. So it's like even in Infected, I've been in where it's like, man, I gotta wait for the spheres to come out because those are the only things I'm gonna be able to shoot. Because you get one or two of those guys in there, and they're like, you do, and elite.
You remember the tank, right?
Yeah.
Sorry.
So I have obviously I'm an engineer. I have an engineer build that
Yeah.
I can tank the highest level of basically any board or anything else.
Mm-hmm.
And I was still pulling about 480 to 520k on a DPS.
Mm-hmm.
The problem is on the higher level stuff, unless you have somebody that can tank it, it doesn't matter how high your DPS gets, you're going to get one shot.
Right, that's why they have support
maximize.
personnel.
Yeah, even if you did maximize your DPS, or even your tank. As a tank, I didn't have enough to, do the high level content by myself because I didn't have the damage to output to be able to beat the timers or anything else.
Yeah.
So, they built it to have a high level team together to beat the high level content, but then they cater against team play and community.
That's the problem.
Yep. I was just about to say that because remember when they came up with the three different ships? What were they called? The Andorian. You had the science, engineering, and the tactical, and then the term glass cannon came to be. Because everybody was like, yeah, we want the highest DPS, and that's this ship because it has 5 tactical consoles. And they're like, okay, I have like the highest DPS, but I can't survive anything because I'm getting one shot all of a sudden. And then the engineer was like, okay, so I can tank everything, but I can't kill the enemy because he's like recharging the whole time. And the same with science. Yeah. And then they started catering to like the players are like, yeah, we're gonna do the one shot or the highest DPS and stuff like that, and that's kind of like when in my opinion like the wrong choices that they made, where they didn't cater to the community, as we're basically saying the entire time, and they started catering to the individuals. And it's like, yeah, I got this ship, I have put like a bunch of consoles for survivability, and a bunch of the majority of consoles are for DPS, and I kill everybody in one shot.
Well, that's what they did was they catered to the whales that could afford to build these mega DPS ships that would get together with each other and just out DPS an entire TFO, where it doesn't matter because you don't get hit basically. And that's what they did. All these people that ramped all the money to all these consoles that could go to every ship because they had too many universal consoles.
Exactly.
When they used to have consoles just for specific ships for a reason, because if you put them with anything else, you were untouchable. That's why they made that limitation. And then they took that limitation off and gave just as powerful consoles for every ship, which now completely made, science and engineering useless. Now tactical is the only way to go if you're going to even beat the high level stuff with 5 high level tactical DPSers. Everybody going 1.4 or 1.4 mil DPS.
Come on, though. So you have your high DPSer. And then you have, tanks, but you also have those that debuff. So the tank's taking all the damage, and the guy that's going to go for the meta for the DPS, he can just kill him, and then the science tunes debuff him, so they go down like crazy. That's why they get the high DPS. Yeah, that's okay if you want to do that, but that's not what
the build
everybody's
you
looking
want.
for.
But that's the build you want. You want a build that's built around, multiple people.
Exactly.
And the higher end stuff that I ran, it was literally just everybody was the highest level DPS they can get, where they all pulled 1 mil plus, and they didn't need tanks because they just from left to right sweep the entire field.
Right.
Yeah.
But it also
yeah,
it discourages people wanting to do it because it's like, if I'm going to go into these TFOs or whatever.
No, but it also discourages people from playing different races. Let's say you want you want to have an engineer that's good on survivability, as Trinity is saying, or you want a good science person that's really debuffing everything and controlling the entire battlefield. You don't have that anymore. You have science captain that are more DPS oriented, so more tactical oriented than science, because science is apparently doing much more damage than a tactical captain, and engineering is doing more damage than a tactical. So it's kind of like diluting what is really a science character and what is really an engineer and what is really a tactical. The whole tactical career of doing DPS, and the whole science career of controlling the battlefield, and the whole engineering of having the tech the tank part of surviving everything that the enemy has to hold versus him. It's just not there anymore, because everybody's focusing on I want to kill the enemy faster than he can kill me. And that's not how it works, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Or at least that's not how it used to work.
They lost diversity in the min-max DPS.
That's it. Yes, exactly.
Yes.
That's what
yes.
we're talking about, because
Perfect.
you had to have the group to get things done.
Yeah. Is the terrorist exec not better than the Romulan non-verbal support carrier?
They used to say how, one of their big points that they made was, hey, you could be anything you want. Now you could be anything you want as long as you play it on easy.
Yeah.
So it's it's ridiculous. It takes the explorative, build your own ship, make what you want. The whole idea was you were supposed to be able to take a ship that you liked, put what you wanted on it to give you the diversity you wanted, to be able to play with friends and be like, oh, bro, this is cool. I tried this, but that's all gone. Now it's, if you're not running beam overload as single target like everybody else, or torpedo high yield, or whatever it is that you're doing for physical or energy, depending on the run you're going to do, then you don't count. Your ship is useless. You're not wanted in fleets. It's ridiculous. And it used to be that you could, be able to spread your wings a bit, had an engineer with a couple of good tactical, universals on there that would, help out a bit with engineering, but mostly tactical. And you were versatile just enough to survive and apply damage with grabbing aggro, where the DPS guy was able to take a couple hits and still do damage, where the science guy could actually heal his allies. Now it's useless. You're either
now it's useless. Yeah.
Your healing doesn't matter, or you're so
you're wasting your skill points and your abilities. Yeah. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Science has been completely useless except for field control. That's it.
Yeah.
So, and here's another thing you're talking about. How you can throw a couple things on there and everything. It reminded me of, it's you get these new guys that come in, right? And they're like, I don't know how to do this stuff. So you would get people to come into your fleet, right? And you would teach them, and they'd be like all these different things. And you see what I'm saying? You don't have that stuff going on anymore. And you could
and I remember when you were bringing new guys in to teach them, you didn't teach them how everybody else did it. You taught them how to find their own way. You taught them how to find
What is your build? Not like, okay, here, go spend $6 million and buy this console, this ship, this whatever, blah 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 blah, and then you can do 4 million DPS and do an elite TFO and ISE in 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Which I've seen done. And it's that's not.
I know.
That's not
I'm
fun.
almost tired. Plus, I'm kind of drunk.
Yeah.
tipsy, not drunk.
Yeah, it's almost 2 o'clock here. PM.
2 o'clock?
Yeah.
It's almost 10 o'clock over here, but that's all right.
It's 4 a.m. here.
Oh my god, I'm drinking an
Well,
entire
you sleep
bottle,
too much
dude.
anyway, lying on the beach, so you're making
Jesus.
up for it.
Not bad, man. Not bad.
This
Oh
is
yeah, I fucking dude. The beaches here are fantastic.
guys, look at the live stream. This is this is the entire bottle.
It's a what?
It's gone.
Oh, really?
It's good. It's good. I like it.
Popped your cork, huh?
Yeah, it's gone.
Like I said, officer, I only had one drink, all 700 milliliters.
Yeah, no, I still love your comment, man. It's like the Polish dream, Polish live stream. Sorry, what'd you say?
I said, they always ask you, like, how many drinks have you had? Just one.
Yeah, just one.
They never ask you, how big was the drink that you had? Oh, you mean the
Roman
pony
made a
keg?
very good point. I just realized this.
Yeah.
Roman made a great point. Shield builds are completely useless right now. If
Yeah.
you do a shield build,
Yes.
it's completely useless. He's right.
Yes.
Shields have been obsolete for a couple of years now.
Yeah.
Few years.
Yeah.
Actually, as soon as the tachyon beams on the, I would say, basically when the Borg got their buff in the TFOs, where their tachyon beam just immediately eliminated your shield instead of took it percentage at the time, shield builds came useless because there was no, your defenses didn't count against it anymore. Like even if you had resistance against the
Same
fucking
on ground.
or it wouldn't matter anymore. So yeah,
Ground, same
shield
way.
builds are useless.
See,
Absolutely useless.
so they killed part of the game, of what you're trying to do.
And to be honest, they overpowered the fucking hull. They overpowered hull healing to a point
Whole
where
healing, whole
you just be
regen.
like,
Yeah.
you've seen my tank where I went in sentinel mode and just I could ignore everything. It didn't matter. I was in the highest level content and I'd lose maybe 8% with my healing because I ran command and I believe it was command and I can't remember the other one. Maybe I think it was command and miracle. No, not miracle worker. Although that would be a good one. That's not what I was thinking. It's another one. I can't remember which one it is. But command.
No, but even I.
Point 3 or rally point 2.
Yeah. Yeah.
That,
Exactly.
With the proper freaking like support platforms and stuff for your universals. God, you're untouchable.
Yeah.
You never die.
Even I can go into like sentry mode, and there is that universal console that gives you like that shield and heal buff, or a shield and whole hit points heal buff, and you're basically untouchable. And I do not have any skill points. I don't have the necessary consoles to match and stuff like that. Even if I go into sentry mode, then I'm basically untouchable, and that's not how it works. That's not how it's supposed to work.
Well, I mean, I cheated. So I use the I can't remember what it's called. It's the freaking Romulan's version of the J.
Yeah, the chat was actually saying that the Beast of Xbox was actually asking about this. The Romulan Ra Nordain Warbird support carrier is kind of the same thing. It's the big flat ship with a
big old fucking bird,
singularity. Yeah, yeah.
Which ship?
So I have that one. The ship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's that big pancake ship.
He said it.
Yeah. Is it a T6 ship?
Yeah, it's tier 6. The legendary is like really, really good. It's really good. Has at the end, at the tail, it has like that singularity deformation thing.
So it's part of the legendary bundle then? Like, is it a Romulan bundle?
It's one that you can only get through the old promo boxes. You have to go back to the old promo boxes, then get the T6 ship.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's basically just like the Enterprise J, but then the Romulan version. Yeah.
Yeah, it's the Romulan version of the Enterprise J. So it has 8 gun ports and 2 flight carrier spots for the freaking drone, not drones, the you know what I'm
pets.
talking about.
The pets.
Pets, thank you. Yeah. So I run that with sentry mode, and that is specifically built around engineering. So when I go into the because I go into the highest level, the elite and all that in that ship as the main tank, I go with command and is my offset? Can't remember what the offset is, but I know it's the one that gives me bonuses to engineering, self-healing, and self-ripping. Fuck, I can't remember which one it is. For traits, for the two skills, whatever.
I gotta make a phone call. I'll be right back.
Yeah, and since it's a command ship, it has command spot. So I have rally point 2 and all that other stuff.
Yeah.
And it's like I was saying with what Roman said, it's absolutely useless. There's no point at all where I go under 90% hull.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. And I think it still does, like, I think the highest I got was like 880k DPS. So it's still ridiculously high DPS.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's not the 1.7 or the 2 million I've seen with, some torpedo builds or some, freaking, some of those beam overloads are ridiculous too. But I don't get that high. But as the main tank that takes all the fucking damage and I still do almost a mil, it's pretty ridiculous.
It is, and especially with all the damage that your ship can take. If you not even go to below 90% of your hull, that's insane. That's crazy.
If anything,
that's ridiculous.
I have overshield, which I'm not gonna lie, that flickers. It's constantly on and off because it gets obliterated pretty quick because I have like nothing in shields.
Yeah.
But
me neither.
I have overshield about half the time.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
So yeah, it's ridiculous, brother. It's the way they built it is if you're not min-maxing, you're not doing the latest level content. If you're not doing the highest level content, not latest, but highest level content, you're not getting the best possible gear drops.
Yeah, exactly. And that's kind of like the wrong approach, or at least in our opinion. And who are we? We don't make decisions. Yeah, we don't make the decision. Unfortunately, we want this game to be the best, possibility that it has to offer. Unfortunately, not a lot of people, listen to what we say, and in our own corner, we kind of like agree to support the game, to have the best for the game, but unfortunately, it does not. That just does. David.
Yeah, for you, brother.
I don't.
Alright, I gotta roll out.
I don't care about ducks inside an onion because I like hippos inside a laptop, and rare must be at least 29 walrus in here.
A little beach or something.
Cool, man. It was lovely talking to you again, dude. I'm just talking about like David right now.
Email or ping me now that I got Discord again. I'll put it on my phone.
Yeah, sure.
You're gonna, stream. I'll try to be awake, but I can't guarantee anything.
I don't have a fixed schedule when I wanna stream, to be honest. Maybe like on the weekends, on a Friday or on a Saturday night. And I don't know what timestamp you guys have over there in the Philippines, but usually around this time. And I'm guessing you said it was like 4 o'clock or something like that, a.m.
4 a.m. 4 a.m.
Jesus. Yeah, I'm not gonna bother you. You need your sleep, dude. That's not something I want to do. But
so don't worry.
Okay.
Anyway,
Okay.
brother, I'll catch you later, man.
Definitely. It was nice talking to you, man. All the best. Have a good one.
You too, brother. You too.
Bye. David, I love you, man. Thank you so much for that donation. You just crack me up every time that you make something like that, dude. Oh, that's insane. No, guys, if you're here and you talk, or at least when you listen to this live stream and you're like, hey, these guys are only thinking about negative thoughts and are just making sure that you just need to understand. Me, Trinity, there's like a bunch of people on this channel, on this live stream, that we've been here from the beginning. And from the beginning, I do mean when STO was still in alpha, still was in beta, and from day one that STO came out. We've been here from the beginning. We want this game to be the best game out of that. The best intentions of We want the biggest community to be here. We want this game to be the best MMO possible, massive multiplayer online game that it can be. We want the highest, praise for this game. That's why we're kind of like saying that they need to listen to us to make the game better, for us to enjoy, for us to have a really good conversation with my neighbor and say like, hey neighbor, this is the best game that you're ever going to play, and this is the best game that you really want. This is the one game only, and this is going to be the best game that you can ever play with me, right? Word to mouth. That's why we're saying like, hey, they need to fix this, they need to fix that, because we care about the game. We're not corporate. We don't have we're not whales. We just want the best out of this game. And unfortunately, sometimes it just goes to, as I say, the deaf ears. Because fortunately, they don't listen to us. They have other agendas. They have other plans. I gotta head out. Hope you all have a good one. See you, Trinity. It was definitely nice talking to you, man. Have a good one. And we whine and we say these things because we want this game to succeed. We want this game to be the best one out of there that it can be, to its full potential. Because maybe you guys were, maybe you guys weren't, but in the best time of the game, it was kind of like 2 years, 3 years after the game launched, when we were building communities, not just one, but like different communities, different star bases. So star bases or fleets, as they're called these days. They had like a bunch of people that were doing the same thing. That were building up resources, building up the game. More resources means you have better access to the best gear out there. And there were so many people, striving the same thing, striving towards the same goal. And unfortunately,
I'm back.
Hey, welcome. Those got diluted a little bit because other people went to different games. World of Tanks, World of Warships, and then Star Wars came to be. And a lot of those took away from Star Trek because Star Trek wasn't doing so good at the time, and smaller communities weren't surviving. But in its core, Star Trek has the potential to be the best game out there, the best MMO. It needs, it needs us to survive. And we need the game to survive, because how old is the game? Like 14 years right now?
Well, 2012 is 2011 it came out of beta, or 2012 it came out of beta.
So 2012, so it's basically like 11 years, 12 years in its, from development. And by itself, it is very good as an achievement, right? I mean, I don't see any other MMOs having this accomplishment.
Well, the thing about it too is, with all the different shows that have come out, the movies and what, there are so many areas and ways they could expand.
Yeah.
I mean, even if you had something where, like, not necessarily make an entire episode tree on a certain species. You could mix, you could weave them in and out. Of an episode tree. And et cetera, et cetera.
And honestly,
what's happening?
And honestly, I've been hearing, or at least this is something that I've been hearing from a long time ago from them. They're getting like the full support of CBS, like the intellectual property of Star Trek. Like, you want this race and you want to go with this storyline, go for it, right? nothing but praise from CBS. No restrictions. Hey, you can't do that. You can't do this.
But I get it.
But like, you know, have carte blanche. Go for it, right? You know, do the thing that you want to do. You know, have this ship, the one that you guys are seeing on the screen. It doesn't matter if it's good or not. Just go for it. You guys want to have that in the game. Go for it. It's good, right? If it brings up, like, you know, more user interactions and people into the canon, into Star Trek, they're liking it. Go for it.
I like that character, even though it's not. I like that
Yeah.
character. Or I like you said, like a ship. Okay, it's not the greatest
Yeah.
ship, but
Yeah,
I like
sure.
it because I want to do a theme building. Because they're like, like my daughter likes this one character. I don't know, a Noki or a Roki or whatever. She's she whatever in Star Wars, and it's like, okay, whatever, and but she likes it. And so, okay, she would, if she played the game, right, whatever, then that's where she would tend to be drawn to.
Yeah. And having the same similarities with the same characters, or the same characters from what you say in the TV shows, having them, you know, put in the game. That's definitely from people like, hey, I don't really know who you are, but your name sounds familiar. I've seen you in episode X or episode Y or whatever. And it's good that you know that you're in the game, because I can relate to that. You know, I've seen this episode with my son, my brother, my father, my mother, whatever. And
Hey, I remember
you know, that's
back as a kid, we used to watch the whatever.
yeah, exactly. You have that working for you. I mean, yeah.
Especially because there's more Star Trek stuff than there is Star Wars stuff.
Oh,
As far as
definitely,
movies and
definitely.
shows.
Yeah. For sure, for sure.
Appeal to it.
For sure. Even though these days they're kind of like catching up, especially with the Mandalorians and you know, the high selling movies. What is happening
I
on
get
my
it,
screen?
but I'm just saying, but it's not. I mean, not
there's a movie.
since it's not deeply embedded in culture, but it doesn't have. It's like, I remember the original Star Trek.
Yeah.
We used to watch it. Okay, that's what I'm saying. It doesn't have that depth of reach into people's consciousness in that sense. You know, because it's like, oh yeah, my grandpa was telling me about that. You're not gonna sit there and go, my grandpa was telling me about this, that, or the other. You know, in Star Wars.
Yeah. No, dude, there is so many stuff that you can relate to as in terms of like the nostalgia moments. Whenever you see like, even whenever you see like on your screen, in Transformers they have, like, you know, this very short talkative scene where they talk about Spock, and like in Star Trek, oh, this is where Spock actually loses his mind and stuff like that. You know what episode they're talking about. You know what they're saying. You know what they're referring to. And that's just crazy for me. Like, you know, some people really know their episodes and what's going to happen, which is good.
It's like, okay, I'm not one of those people per se on some things. Like, oh, well, that ship's to this and that, and it's like, what are you talking about? Oh, the such and such and such a ship.
Exactly. Into details.
Like, okay, great. Now, could you tell me what that ship is and describe it to me? Because I still have no idea what you're talking about.
Exactly. I love it. I love that part. And it's kind of like, if you go into canon, and just there's so much knowledge in generalizing the Star Trek universe, and it's just, in my opinion, it's just a shame that they not capitalize on that, because they can do so much more.
But I think
they can do so much more.
Their biggest problem was they let the sense of community get lost.
Yeah, I agree with that.
And
I
once
agree
you
with
do
that.
that, it's hard to get it back. Not that you can't. But they've got to work at it, because if you don't have the I mean, that's why you do stuff. I mean, think about all the things that you do in your life. You go shoot pool, right?
Yeah.
You have a community you belong with and hang with when you shoot pool.
Yeah.
That makes it more fun.
Exactly.
I could
Playing pool on your own is
and I could shoot at the same pool table. I could shoot against you at the same pool table with your buddies around, and you're gonna have more fun than I am.
Yeah, exactly.
So I take
Exactly.
your money. But other than that,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, no. Yeah.
seriously.
It's correct. Yeah.
You know, it makes it more fun or enjoyable.
Yeah.
And
No.
that's what they need to reincorporate somehow. But anyway.
Maybe with a new company. Let's hope that they're listening, that they're
And we got to give them time.
going to implement new stuff. It's going to be beneficial to everybody.
Exactly. But we've got to give them time to sit there and figure out what's wrong, exactly what's wrong, what they need to do, you know, like how do we fix it, and then to get it done.
Honestly, no. That you could be sure about that. But honestly, they need, or at least, I'm positive that they don't know what as a game, what Star Trek is and what direction it could take. Sure, it is a company. Sure, it needs to make money, but it needs to have some kind of like long-term strategic goal. Exactly. It needs to come from, okay, we're in 2024 right now. 2028, we need to be there. And let's work towards from here to there. Let's have like a
done because they're just trying to it's like some of these things, like because Reputation came out, right? And then you got these endeavors, and it's like now then they increase the endeavors, and it's like it's
weird.
a never-ending game of we have no idea what we're gonna do next.
Exactly. And then you have like
not keep it narrow.
Exactly, like
don't. I mean, sure.
Every 2 months you have like the galaxy goes into red alert. Like I have so many of those freaking whatever they're called, like tier 6 upgrade tokens for the ships, whatever they're called.
It's like
like I don't need anymore.
Well, it's right.
done with those things.
And then you get like the bank slots and some of this stuff, and and you're like, okay, I just jumped onto my Mr. Jeepers here. Where is he here at the bank? And I'm looking at it like, okay, Mr. Jeepers, he's just like I said, a cell ship tune, right? Because it's got to be on a different account than your other tunes, or you can't get on, right? And he's free to play, and I don't even know what his endeavor level is at 63. Oh my gosh. Bad dude. Okay. I've got 11 experimental ship upgrade tokens.
Yeah. Those things.
I've got 10 additional inventory slots. I've maxed out everything I have. I have 10 I can't use.
Yeah.
I got 7 elite bridge officer training tokens. And all he does
is
the episode, he went through the episodes. But he does all the events, because that way I get more dilithium for my fleet, right?
Sure.
You know, and it's like, and then you got an elite captain training token. I don't even. That's just my account bank.
Yeah. That's just one character. Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, I don't even know what I have in my fleet bank for him. Or I mean, not my fleet bank, but.
And to be honest, I don't think I obviously I don't know. I'm not Cryptic. I'm not a company. I'm not CEO. I'm not any of those things. I don't think from this side, right? From this side of the screen, I don't think that's so much hard work to get where you want to go.
It's not.
There is a budget.
Episodes, level your tune up, do the episodes, grab
the
rep, and the episodes that benefits you.
Exactly.
And that's another thing. It's like my ground builds, right? Okay, I use the rep gear, and then I get some stuff from the episodes, right, and mix a few things here and there. And
sure, everybody does.
Like Narni can do Dyson, like by himself.
Yeah. That's the weird part.
I mean, I could sit there and work one side of Dyson, right? Like in the ground battle zone.
Yeah.
And do as much as a couple people on each of the other ones. First off, because I know how to do it,
Hmm.
right? That helps. But it's like he's sitting here and he's not the greatest ground build, right? Ever. But he's got, what am I looking here? Just standing here at ESD with nothing activated, he's got 245% crit severity and 27.7 crit chance. Just standing still.
Crazy amounts.
And I don't have anything fantastic on it.
Yeah.
You know? And it's anybody can do it. But they need, like we were saying, they need to expand the game to what people want and their community and get everybody drawn back in, because that's, if you lose community, you don't have a game.
Yeah, perfect.
You're playing
Perfect.
solitaire, basically, at that
That's it. Yeah. Yeah. Then basically it's come down to like this is a mobile game and that's it.
Yeah,
you can play it in your game. Yeah.
Right? Basically, it's PvP all over again.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's not fun. That like when everybody talks about the fun that they playing Stowe, they all the people from the beginning that I know of, like we miss doing the stuff together as a group, where you needed the different careers and stuff, as opposed to we're just all going to go in there and blow it up in 30 seconds.
Yeah. Yeah. And not having like, I mean, even the TFOs, even the updated TFOs, even the latest TFOs, there is some kind of like tactical component to it, right? You can do this, you can do that, and then you can kill it off, and you can, be whatever. Even that is not coming to fruition when it comes to like, the DPS changes, because they could just over DPS the enemy. They don't have to do the whole component like this is tactical, this is science, this is engineering. No, they can just over DPS it, overkill the enemy in 3 seconds, and they just go for it, and they get the reward.
But a normal player comes in and it's a struggle for him or her, because they don't have all the super meta gear, and that's where the team helps out.
I agree.
And most people,
that's why you need the community coming back to it.
Of people that play on normal versus advanced versus elite. Obviously, elite is much smaller number.
Mm-hmm.
I, like leveling a tune, no matter what, I always just play it on normal because I just want to get through, get it leveled up, get through the episodes. Then I can start doing the advanced and focusing on getting the stuff I want.
Yeah, sure.
And that's another thing here that gets me, and this is what really ticks me off.
Why?
No, okay, so you create a tune, right?
Yeah.
You don't have a ship, you don't have whatever, and you get the free ones and stuff. So you're doing the tune leveling.
Yeah.
And so you're like, oh great, hey, I want to put phasers on.
Yeah.
Right? Or maybe you want to go disrupt, or whatever you want. When you get drops,
right,
especially weapons for ships, you don't get what you want to have on your ship. You get Boomerang and Plasma, and it's like, okay, but I want these.
The randomness.
But it's never what you want.
No.
You know what I'm saying? It's always what you don't have. So if you have a couple of phasers and stuff on there that are like low level, maybe because you bought them off the exchange, or somebody, one of your tunes bought it for that tune and gave it to them or whatever on the same account, you're not going to get phasers. You're going to get everything else. So you come up with these stupid rainbow builds. Why not sit there and give the person a choice of, if you're going to do that, you can convert it from one to the other. So
that could be
a better quality. It's going to be like still a Mark II or Mark VI, uncommon or something, but it's the same weapon type. So if you want to go for that build, you can start doing it then, as opposed to, okay, I have to wait until I get all the way to level 65, kind of, sort of, before I can start really focusing on it, because I keep getting all this mix match stuff that doesn't fit anything.
Well, I mean, Metro's making a good point on the chat. One's getting really tired really fast. The other point is like the random drops is kind of made into the community base. So if I get a drop and that's beneficial to you, I can actually trade you for whatever EC.
But I'm talking about when you're doing the episodes. Like if you're doing the missions for just your
yeah,
tune,
yeah,
you should get stuff that's focused on. You should be able to get some of that stuff that's not everyone per se,
yeah.
but some way that you get more. What's the word I'm looking for?
More value.
Well, it's not just no more value, but more usefulness. Because
Okay,
you have a
okay.
Polaron, a plasma, a Polaron, a phaser, disruptor, and
Yeah.
there's another one. And if you got all 5
Anti-proton.
of those on your beam boot,
Yeah. Yeah.
your DPS is like crap, and then it's like you don't feel it. You know what I'm saying? Your progress.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. And yeah,
like
I know.
make
I
it
mean,
more to whatever. I mean, you know what I'm saying? There's gotta be some way to do that because like the drops are just silly stupid in that way. And I know when you're low level, you're like, ooh, I'm at 10,000 EC. Woo. Right? I remember those days.
Yeah, definitely. Me too. Me too.
Transwarp somewhere it costs you like 10,000.
Yeah.
And you're like,
yeah.
Are you kidding me? Okay, let me start there, and I'll be back. I'm gonna go make lunch and dinner, and then come back in an hour. And I'll
Exactly. Yeah.
And the other guy
I'll be back in a couple of minutes. Yeah.
But eventually, you're gonna get to the higher levels where you can get higher value drops. But it's just like the consistency of what they are. Like I said, the flavor of it
keyboards
is
so well and
off.
ants are so big. Bye for now. I have to go.
It needs to be more where you can.
David, thank you so much, man. I love you, man. Thank you so much. Have a good one, man. Have a good one. Bye.
Still worth 10,000 or 15,000, whatever it is.
Yeah.
But you could select which flavor it is.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? That would help too.
Yep.
It would eliminate
I agree.
some of the struggle.
I agree. Unfortunately,
We gotta go.
No, it's yes, sure, we gotta go, but I don't think we're ever gonna make sure that they're gonna listen to us. They're definitely going to listen to whatever their spreadsheet is gonna tell them. Their KPIs, key points. What's the I stand for? Indicative.
Right, but here's the thing: when you're in business,
Yeah.
you cater to your customers' needs, because if you don't, your customers go elsewhere where their needs are met.
Exactly. You're hitting the nail right on the head. And that's what they're not doing. That is not what they're doing, unfortunately. And that frustrates me so much. And honestly, I cannot do anything about it. And that's just like, ugh. I can't do anything about that. That's like.
So you have to find out what the people like, right? And obviously, a lot of the content creators like Spencer are saying, hey, this and this and this and this. So they do listen to him because he said stuff, and then they come around and unearthed a few things.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But
yeah. I mean, I'm kind of okay with the nerfing part.
But not when they sit there and promote something.
Yeah. Exactly. Exactly.
You go out,
exactly.
You buy it, and you spend 3,000 Zen or whatever
to
ship
the
console or this and that. And then
perfect. Yeah.
A month and a half, 2 months later, they nerf it, and it's like, okay, I just spent all that money for nothing.
For nothing. Yeah. I'm not okay with that. I'm okay with balancing. Yeah. Yeah. And
it's like, test it out first, get it to where it should be the first time.
Unfortunately, they kind of need to nerf it because the next item is going to be the best items ever. After 2 months, and then they're going to nerf it better. Then the next item is going to be the best item that you need to grab.
You remember back in the day, you had Polaron, Proton, Plasma,
Anti-proton,
Disruptor, Anti-proton. And then you had, or Polaron's the other one I was thinking of, not Proton, Polaron. Okay?
Yeah.
And it would go back and forth. for being whatever. And one point, anti-proton, when I got turned on to him, it was like just before they became the king, and then they
Yeah.
nerfed him a couple times, and then it's going back and forth between. It's like they should make it a way so that because everything is either focused on either phaser or disruptor for the most part.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
make it somehow that those other energy types are just as appealing for different reasons.
Yeah, but that's that kind of like you're just talking about DPS, but it's kind of like much broader than that.
Yes, because sometimes it might be like it helps to, like back in the day, when we were doing the TFOs in groups because you need all three careers, certain ones would have certain types of weapon types because with their build, that weapon type helped debuff or do whatever to the bad guys.
Yeah. Yeah.
See,
most
you don't
definitely.
have that anymore.
Yeah.
It's all
no.
That's what I'm saying. Get back to something like that too. Make them more appealing.
Yeah.
Then you wouldn't have $80 million phasers on the exchange. It might drop it down, but then the ones that are 5 million might go up to 10 or 15. So it'll still equal out because it's now useful.
Yep. 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 And not just one phaser type. There's like cannons, there's torpedoes, there's mines, there's like all kinds of weird configurations that you can make with your ship, and
exactly.
You can definitely do it, and for me, my personal interest is gonna be like pets, make them more overpowered. I don't care if my pets actually do more damage than me.
Right.
Because that's kind of like what a captain does. A captain is like overseeing the battlefield and is like organizing the groups of like, are we gonna do damage? Are we going to do crowd control? Are we going to do survivability? Whatever. That's kind of like, what the captain has to do. That's kind of like a fleet admiral, in terms of like, STO canon. We're controlling the battlefield. We're not doing DPSs. We're not pushing buttons. Fire, 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 fire.
And that's why I have
right?
a hard time with the episodes. It's like, oh, you need to go down in engineering and turn off this console.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll
exactly.
Get right on it.
Yeah.
Ensign,
Push buttons.
Even though I'm a fleet admiral.
Exactly.
Dude, can I polish your shoes while I'm at it?
I need to revive this guy. I need to, apply medicine or have to be like a medic right now. I'm a freaking fleet admiral. What the hell? What am I talking about?
There was a joke way back when about how does like a sergeant and like let's say like 6 PFCs, privates, whatever, and 2 ropes and a hole in the ground and a 30-foot long pole. How do they get that put in the hole like for like a telephone pole kind of thing?
Yeah.
Easy. The sergeant says, "Get it in the hole. Put it up now." Right? And you just do it. That's what an admiral does.
Exactly.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Let's
Destroy
go.
those people. Okay. Everybody else figures out how to get it done, but they do it.
Yeah.
It's like
exactly.
What to do? I'll have you scrimming particles of a starship if you're not careful.
Exactly.
But I mean, I get it too.
Crazy.
It's like you got to do that, but it's just like the way they say it's like, I need you to go down and do that. No, you don't need to do that. How about, sir? Could you go down to? Okay, that's a different approach. But anyway, so I got to get off of here. I'm getting tired too.
I need to stop streaming because
my body's gonna crash.
it's been almost 4 hours. Holy smokes, man.
Oh. Well, it's been good to see you online. I mean, I've seen your videos, but it's like I've been so stinking busy. I haven't had time to do much of anything.
Nice. There is an event going on right now. The Tholian ones or whatever we're doing. Oh, this one, yeah, the Tholians. Tholian technology suit.
What ship is that he's talking about? The one from the 14th?
Which one?
I don't know. I'm trying to figure out.
The best pets in the game are the new ships from the 14th Adventure set.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think of what the ship is.
Yes, they're doing debuff one hanger with good damage. Okay. I have no idea. Do I have that?
Is that the Iwani carrier? I think that's it. The Iwani.
Iwani command carrier.
Can you buy that with a T? Or no, I guess you can't with a T6 coupon. Yeah, I've got to figure out what I got. Mr. Jeepers has 3 T6 coupons, and I'm not sure what ships to get. So I'm waiting and waiting.
I honestly still have the first, second, third, fourth choice or whatever we are on tonight right now. I never have chosen any of the rewards because it's kind of like, you know, what's the point?
For which ones?
All the rewards from the first one.
Where'd you get that? Where'd you go to for that? Hangar pets. Where'd you go? Click. Open that back up.
Hangar pets over here at the map, at the lower end of your dilithium store, at the bottom of the map, there is the lithium store.
Oh yeah.
And then hangar pets.
Oh.
But I would recommend.
Let me see here.
But I would recommend.
Lithium store to reclaim.
No. The lithium store and then hangar pets right here on the screen.
Okay, hold on a second here. Let me.
But if you're going for hangar pets, I would recommend the one from the fleet bases that are going to cost you a little bit more dilithium, but they're like, you know, better.
Oh yeah, see, I still have some. I've got like a bunch I haven't even. Exactly.
Because those are,
I have so
you
much,
know.
so much stuff that I haven't even opened that I've got.
Same. If you look at like, let me just, which button is it? This one. Oh, smokes. Okay. I pressed the wrong button.
You're looking for like reclaimed?
No. I have the, if I go over to Sakuda, there's like 6 or 7 ships that I still have in boxes from various events.
Okay, I mean, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. That's that row. 15. 16. At least 16 that I can find right off the top of my head for Narni. I haven't even touched.
Yeah,
16.
same.
They're still in the box.
Same. So it's like ships everywhere in my inventory. It's like insane.
I use my fleet bank as an extension for other stuff. It's like I got to put it somewhere.
Yep.
Or I have a banking tune. I got a lot of stuff on her too.
Yep.
And it's like, yeah, I've got like probably at least 20 ships that I haven't even opened.
Yep.
Where am I
Same.
gonna put them?
And even ships that I have opened, like there was a the Borg ship that was an R&D promotional pack that cost me like $1 billion. I have not even leveled that thing all the way to unlock the 5th level.
Yeah, I know. I hear you. I've got the same way. It's like, oh.
The trade or whatever it's called. Yeah. It's like.
Exactly.
No.
So, but I get I'm getting tired.
Yeah, same. Nice talking to you. Definitely had fun with you, man. Definitely is interesting to talk about this reminiscings.
Back on. I wish I had time to be able to be on the watch the streams and stuff and do fighting and whatnot together, but I just don't right now.
Yeah. It is what it is. Unfortunately, life goes on, right?
Yeah, and I haven't seen Mr. Undine online, or talked to him, I should say, for a while.
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
But he sent me something in the on Discord.
Really? Okay.
I keep sending him stuff here and there, but
nice.
He's Army. What do you expect? Y'all ain't even see this.
Oh my god.
Oh, so look, is that your wife right there?
Kinda, yeah. I have a wifey everywhere. Look at
That's
that.
Agnes. Okay.
Yes, Agnes.
Well, at least looks like she had double-digit DPS. Yeah.
Exactly, yeah.
No. Wait a minute. No, Genji. Remember, we made him triple-digit DPS.
Oh, you snap. Did you? Did you really?
How much? I don't know how many million I spent.
Oh, snap.
Yeah, Genji and I just loaded him up, so he's
He's good now.
now he can go to Dyson in one shot of
Yeah.
triple.
That's awesome.
Yeah, we spent. Yeah, it was about right. 6 hours, at least 250 mil.
Oh, top to bottom rebuild. Okay, man, it was nice. It was definitely nice talking to you guys. Definitely with Trinity as well. Take care, man. All the best wishes. All right, that's gonna be it for me as well, guys. It's been like, what is it? 3 hours, 4 hours. Holy smokes! In 3 minutes, it's gonna be 4 hours of me streaming. Definitely. This one is empty, and the bottle is also empty. Guys, I love it. I love you guys. Have a good one. And I'll see you tomorrow. If you guys want to see me play pool tomorrow in a club that you guys seen it. It's going to be in the Gracht. We're going to start around 8 o'clock, 8 p.m. So I'd love to see you guys there. Have a good one, guys. And behind the pillar. Yeah, I know it. I know it. Guys, I love you guys. Have a good one. Take care. Bye, guys.